then let me go ahead and share this link to everybody.
Send me the link and I can put it in my.
Okay. Okay, hello. Hopefully we're not missing it. I'm going to put the link up on social media so everybody can see us. We're just sewing some random bags right now.
Random.
But I am going to, so I'm sending you the link, Shanova, for this stream. Then
Hi to Karen. Hey, so Terry. Let's see.
hello, hi. I'm just trying to. Okay. I have my coffee. So I am going to be sewing up the Lola, the one that I've been teasing everybody with online. Just got to get set up. So I made rolled handles with mine. And then I'm going to sand them down and edge paint them later on. So I have that. Oh, and I'm using Long John strap connectors from Emmeline Bags. And so what I did was I already punched out my holes where I wanted them at. So I punched them out. That way, because I don't want to put them on now, because when I turn that bag, it is going to be a hassle. Also, I already added my zipper pocket here. I just need to add my zipper pocket. And then I also already added my slip pocket here. And I just did like a slip pocket and I just added like some leather trim to it. So just going to start with that. And I am using leather, so this is the color to. And then I also need to add my purse feet. So
I'm making a cami bag. And I'm doing it in leather. And then the exterior is going to be this Ghibli print that I auto coat. Use this olive green color.
Oh my god, I cannot like type. I'm trying to like put the link in my Facebook group. Okay, so now I can see comments. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Good morning, Beverly. Hi, Karen. Hi, Terry. I don't know if I said hi. Good morning, Jackie. Yes, Karen. I wasn't gonna do road handles, but actually my husband talked me into them. He was like, you know what? I think
Thanks, Terry.
road handles will be perfect. So let's see. Rhonda, so I am sewing up the Lola. If you haven't seen on my my Instagram and in my just on my Facebook, I have been sharing or sneak peeking, teasing everybody with this leather Lola that I'm making. It's a really nice burgundy color, embossed, snake embossed, so pretty. So I'm making a Lola, and I kind of modified it to have rolled handles. So I did rolled handles with long john straps. And I just need to, now that I've sewn this, I can burnish it down and then edge paint it. And then what else did I do? I already also pre-added the holes for the long johns just because I'm not going to add them on. I'm not going to add them on right now because I'm going to birth the bag. So it'll be difficult. So I also have a slip pocket here with a leather trim. And then I have a overlay zipper pocket that I'm doing with, I kind of already sewn a little bit of this, but then I saw that everybody wanted me to sew it up live. So I was like, I'll hold off on it. And then, of course, Sonova was like, let's go live together. And I was like, perfect, because that will force me to actually do this bag. Because I have a ton of UFO bags.
I'm sewing up the cami. I'm doing it with Otocoat panels in the front and this beautiful olive green leather with brown hints of leather as well. My interior is duck canvas. Oh, you should definitely make a Lola.
I might have to do a tutorial on road handles. Honestly, I'm not an expert. It was kind of my first go around, and I did have to measure out some of the pieces. It took me like a day to work it out in my brain, but I can definitely try to do a tutorial on it on how I did it. It really is simple once you kind of get the idea of it. I made it a lot more difficult than it needed to be honest with you. Okay, so I'm just changing out my thread. I'm gonna use this maroon color. Obviously, I'm not as prepared as this is always the last part of, this is never part of my prep. Also, my door is open to my workroom, so you might end up seeing my cat come in, which I absolutely do not like, but it doesn't look like she's in here right now. Because she comes in and she purposely knocks everything down. She came in here earlier. She snuck in because Maisie had came in and opened the door, or not opened the door. McKendrick opened the door for her, and she came in. So, because she was saying bye before she left, my mom watches them, and so she came in, and Princess came in, which is our cat. She knocked down my iron purposely, and then just watched it fall on my foot, and I was like, "Are you serious right now?" So. Yeah. She's dumped over my hardware with the screws and stuff, and they fell everywhere. I had to get a magnet and try to pick them all up because they were tiny screws. I was not cool. So, Shanova, what have you been up to this week? What have you been making?
Um, I've been fulfilling orders and cutting out patterns.
Ooh, I do not like cutting out patterns.
I don't mind.
You cut them out
I'm,
so fast, though.
I cut them out like normal speed, I think. Like normal. Um, yeah, I've just been cutting out patterns and start like prepping for my conventions. And I did a couple of videos, some Nova Nuggets. One of them will be out tomorrow. It's how to wax canvas and Kindle. It's actually Kindle's tutorial. I'm just in the background.
It's Kendall's big debut.
It's his big debut. He's going to show you how to wax canvas.
He's so
And it came
funny.
out really pretty. The wax canvas is right here. Look at how pretty it is.
Oh, I know you showed me yesterday. I love that color.
I have the video of me pouring water on it is like hilarious because I was like, I have to trust this process right now, and it just pulls and it just helped.
Rhonda, you definitely need to make a Lola. I think Shanova did say that.
Definitely, because she's
Karen, she's
show
a
girl.
princess. Hey, Susie. I am working on a Lola, a leather Lola that I've been working on for a couple of days. But then everybody was like, I want you to go live, sew it live, and then I was like, ooh. So then I kind of stopped and I started all these other projects. And so now I have a whole bunch of half finished projects. So I'm just trying to like get something to I'm just trying to sew something today. Because I need to. I really need to like push myself, make sure I like, like honestly, if Shanova doesn't ask me to sew, I probably like I'll be like, no. Because she always asks me, are you sewing today? Probably not. Unless you force me to, unless you say we're gonna face chat, then yes, I will be sewing. Oh my gosh. When is your convention?
There's a couple of them. They start at different times. The first one is I think the first one's in April.
And where are they located at? Are they like local to you?
Yeah, they're in DC, Baltimore, Hagerstown, like real local.
Okay. Well, that's fun.
I put these on backwards, maybe?
Yesterday, didn't you make a bunch of like we talked yesterday, didn't we?
I believe so.
All my days are mixed up.
I believe
we had to because you knew I was making tacos last night.
Oh yeah, tacos. Yep.
Oh my gosh, they were so good. Okay, so I'm kind of like I asked my mom how many tacos or how much meat do you think I should make? And she said 5 pounds, right? So I made 5 pounds of ground beef. We didn't even like eat. Like it's like still so much left over. And so then we're talking. My sister's like, "Yeah, you probably could have just did like 3 pounds." It's like, "Well, mom said 5 pounds." She goes like 5 pounds. She goes, that's a lot." And so then my mom was like, "Well, I do the little tube that's like 3 pounds." And my sister's like, "Mom, those are 1 pound meats."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Wow."
Well, leftovers.
Yeah, so we have another game today, so I'm just going to heat it up and bring it because apparently my dad like really liked it. Okay. So I am going to do my zipper pocket right now. I don't know if you can really see. I know it's not really like I was trying to be fancy and like have like a really cool like streaming setup, but technology and me, it took us like how long before we got on because I couldn't figure out my like hearing me. She couldn't hear me, so then I had to like restart the stream. Oh, technology is literally my downfall.
I think it's a little. It's mine too. I'm not gonna lie.
I know we'll figure it out. I feel also like, you know how like, you know when somebody comes into your like work area and messes with something, like it may be the smallest thing. Like my light was moved, and I'm like, somebody came in here. Who was it?
Ooh. My dogs are
Because
going off. Must be a
my light
package.
is not.
I'll be right back. There's a dog going off right now.
Okay, so I'm just going to top stitch my zipper pocket as nicely as I can, or my zipper overlay. That actually did not. I went too close. So I was like sewing on the zipper. That's okay. I love Buc-ee's. I'm a Texas girl, so anytime I stop off at a Buc-ee's, I have to get something. I mean, I have leopard print pajamas.
Like that's what places like a Hobby Lobby and a gas station in one.
Yes.
Yeah, that
I
was a
got Maisie
highlight for
these
me.
really cute bell bottoms. They are the cutest. They're like little flare bell bottoms with like Buc-ee's on them. The cutest things ever. Yeah. Buc-ee's is like, it's like a Whataburger. You always have to stop and buy something. I don't know, but my like stitching is not working out for me today. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I've already messed up this. I'm just going to, it's
Just
okay.
go with it. You'll be fine.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm undoing where I got it at the very bottom here, where it didn't make it, and I'm just gonna restitch over it and just not stress about it, because it will still sew, maybe.
It will.
Okay.
I have my little ruler.
Your ruler grew legs and walked off.
Yeah. Into the
Always.
vortex.
Yep, mine does the same thing. I hate it.
There you go.
That's why I have so many. You can never have too many rulers.
I agree with that wholeheartedly. I'm gonna go up, down, and around.
It's actually not my best work. I don't know why. I'm like, what is going on with this zipper that's making me like struggle? And then, of course, I did not put my foot down.
Oops.
Worst case, I end up just giving it to my mom like she wanted.
You're like, happy early Mother's Day. Yay!
Yes. I was just trying to be like, advanced, like on time, not late. Yeah, this is literally not my best work, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so there.
Nobody's gonna know.
Oh my gosh. I know. Look at that.
It's not bad. I'm being supportive. I've seen worse. I've done worse.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Miko's on here.
What up, Miko?
Oh, so girly, fun. Susie, I hope you have a safe trip.
I'm glad you got your mighty ruler.
She is about to get back on the road again. Peeling potatoes. 5 pounds for 20 people.
Oh yeah. So hard. Sorry for your arms.
Yeah, my husband has worked in tech for 4 years, but he refuses to help me. So there's that.
I did not say anything. I'm just a innocent bystander on that.
I'm just an innocent bystander here.
Just an innocent
Shinobu knows.
bystander.
Okay.
I don't want this part, the bottom that connects to the top to get like extra thick because it's leather. So I'm trimming down just the main panel to help reduce bulk.
I forgot to even up my pockets. Oh, and also I am using fabric for my lining, which is, shocking. But I did interface it with SoFuse.
Yay!
I know, because everybody always asks, and I'm like, I really don't use SoFuse that much because I am, lazy and don't want to cut that much. Okay, so now I'm going to just see if my iron is on. It's not. Boo. Okay, so I need to get my iron ready. Now I have to remember what I was doing. Oh, my iron.
I'm so happy you got your almighty ruler. I love this thing.
What is it, almighty ruler?
It's a ruler that's almighty. No, it's a ruler that has like bag placement for your purse feet, placements for your 1-inch strap, 2-inch straps, double rivet, single rivet. It has like a zipper pocket for 3/8 of an inch, a half an inch.
Oh wow!
It's the almighty ruler.
Is it like is it from Sew Yours?
Nope, it is from Art Expressions.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try and.
I'm gonna put
I am
a rivet in
horrible
the
at
middle,
ironing.
so that the rivet doesn't pull through like from tugging. I have a washer on the back.
Ooh, that's smart.
Yeah, I do it with all things. I put like a leather washer on everything because I'm rough on bags.
I'm the same way. If there's room in a bag, I will fill it. I am a little pack rat. I have like the most randomest things in my bags, like rocks, because I don't know if you could see. I have those like slice rocks, that they're like colored. I've always been like a rock collector. Anyways, Merrick is a rock collector too. So he brings me a lot of rocks and stuff, and so I keep it in my purse. So I always have a ton of rocks. Also wood chips. For some reason, he really likes wood chips. Except my sister, because he's like, big into cosplay. He has, like I said, he has this wood chip, obsession. And when he was in it's an ELE program. It's for like teacher kids. They like are like peer role models for like kids that may have like speech delays or other kind of delays. And she taught him how to get the wood chips and put them in between his fingers like Wolverine claws.
Nice.
And we were like, don't show him that. He's gonna go to school and do that. Sure enough, the next day the teacher told us that he was putting wood chips in his fingers and playing Wolverine with the kids. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh.
That sounds like something I would do now. Not even
I was like,
I would do that now.
Whose kid is that? Yeah, my sister. Okay. This is put that away. Let's her pocket. Let's see. Pin the contrasting bottom panel. Okay, so now we're doing our exterior. So we can set this down. I need to do my rivet or my purse feet, which where's my purse feet template? Where did I put a I have notes on here about like where to add things that I've like added to the pattern. And of course, the one thing I did not put was purse feet, like where to put the purse feet. So I think I'm just going to go 1 3/4 of an inch in.
I am one with my seam ripper. My seam ripper is one with me.
One 3/4 of an inch here. 1 3/4 of an inch here. That looks good. I've just added my purse feet. I did 1/4 of an inch from this edge, so I just put my little purse feet guide there. And then now I'm just going to grab my purse feet. And my little washers. If I can pick it up. You know what I'm realizing?
Yes.
I don't think I cut out a bottom for the
The Lola?
Lola in the lining, in my lining piece. I don't know what I was thinking.
It happens.
Yeah, definitely does. Let me see if I can find. And I'm also missing a first feet washer, which is somewhere around here. Let me see if I can find it. Luckily, I haven't put away my. Oh my goodness. So, what are your plans for the weekend?
Me? So. I have a convertible clover that I need to make for order. I would like to either make that my Wednesday backpack and or do the Sophie pattern for Maggie 55. If I have all the hardware.
Is that her new pattern that came out? Or is it an older pattern?
Yeah. It's Sophia that just came out today at 9:00.
Ooh, and you already bought it?
Yeah.
You were waiting for that, weren't you?
Definitely. It looks like a beautiful pattern, and I don't know, I just love her teaching style. She
I'm right
is
there. I always learn something new with her patterns.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, so
definitely.
that's what my plans are, to finish the Clover convertible. I'm hoping I can finish that actually tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping.
I'm going to try. So my goal for March, which March is already like almost halfway through, but I'm really hoping to like try to get my YouTube channel back up. And I know I say this, all the time, but now that I'm in a more like routine spot, and I've been taking magnesium, so I've actually been sleeping a lot better. I mean, I'm still waking up super late, but I'm hoping that I can, at least film and release a video, like a tutorial every Friday. That's my goal. That gives me a whole week to like
You can do it.
to film with, plus the kids won't, now that my mom is not work or watching the kids. She's been watching the kids, but and especially now that I've done like the pre-cut, honestly has like really helped because it takes me like 30, I mean, besides now that we have a new way of like packaging our tins. But before that, we were getting our orders out within like 30 minutes. So we were always shipping on Mondays. So Mondays are my ship out dates, really. Typically, I try to ship out on Mondays. And then we just kind of like go throughout the week, depending on like, you know, what we have. But I'm just trying to like really be okay, like sticking to my like, I have my turnaround times at 8 to 10 days, but like really my goal is 3 to 5 business days. But I'm really like wanting to like, stick to those, 3 to 5s and being okay with not shipping out like same day, because I want to be able to record and sew and stuff like that. Because like typically if I'm sewing, I feel guilty because I have orders that were placed. So I'm just trying to like really set a boundary with myself on being okay that I don't ship out same day.
Yeah.
just because it is just me, like the same exact, you're in the same exact boat in the sense that like it's just, it's just you. And there's only so much we can do as one person, you know. I mean, yeah, I have my husband and you have Kindle, and they, help a lot with the business, but there's still some things like they can't do,
Definitely.
So I'm really just,
Oh yeah. You're killing me, Smalls.
yes, it is a balancing act. And that's really what I need to like concentrate on, because I went from, so like I was gone for like a year pretty much, but that was really because like, and Shanova knows, like I was literally like, I would wake up at 6 in the morning and I would go into my workroom and I would just cut and fold interfacing all day until, 6, 7 o'clock at night. And then I would try to go to sleep, or I'd try to do like, what little I could in that time and then I had to go right back to sleep. And then I'd wake up, like I was just, I don't know, like for like cutting and stuff it was just so, it wore me down. It really burnt me out. And I didn't have that balancing act. And my kids were always saying like, why do you always have to work? And that kind of like got to me a little bit, like, but now that I'm pre-cut, it's really been amazing. Besides the fact that I have like no room for inventory, but I get to spend a lot more time with the kids. Yesterday I was able to go and watch their baseball games. I get to go to their practices. Oh, and my McKendrick is here. McKendrick is actually here because he has an appointment at 1:45, because he broke his femur. So he's doing his 4-week checkup, like precast, like postcast. So we have to go and do another X-ray, make sure it's healing well, see if they clear him for like to play, sports again. Because right now he's like no contact sports, and like feet, like he can only do activities where his feet are on the ground. So like no trampoline, which has been hard for him. We have to really make sure that we watch him, because he'll jump on the bed, he'll jump on the couch, he'll jump on, he'll go out in the backyard and jump on trampoline. And I'm like, dude, you can't do that. Your leg is broken. But, kids, they're going to do what they want to do. Okay. Yeah, I'm really happy I went with your choice of big purse feet. I really like it.
It's cute.
Yeah. Yes, bud. Can you see if Dada can make you cereal? Cause I'm working. Hey, stay over there because you don't have any clothes on. So can you go put some clothes on? Can you ask your dad? If he's playing the game, then he's free. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, I'm liking the way it looks. Definitely.
Ooh, chicken enchiladas. That's what my sister said. She said I could freeze it. Maybe start up like a freezer task. Yes, Jenny. Oh my gosh. Like I'm telling you, I have recorded a video and I couldn't even post it because he literally was just in the background. Like he's my little nudist. Like I can never get him to wear clothes. Like I put clothes on him in the morning, and then like the first time he goes to the bathroom, he like takes off all his clothes. I'm like, dude, like we don't want that. We don't want to see that. But like when he broke his leg, he was nude, and we had to take him to the ER butt naked. So I was like, and I kept having to like tell like, oh, he doesn't have any clothes on, and the nurse would be like, oh yeah, he doesn't. Like yeah, he doesn't ever wear clothes. Yeah, we call him a little nudist because he definitely will be. Oh yeah, I love my Thor 1541. It's mainly the only one I sew on. As bad as it sounds, I do not really sew on my cylinder arm, which but mainly it's because I'm lazy and I don't want to have to unthread and take a spool over there. So I'm like trying to like buy like 2 of each color so that I can have one on each so I don't have to worry about that like switching out. But that's another one of my goals is to use my cylinder arm. But my cylinder arm is like it's high, so like it's not as comfortable to sew on than my 1541S. But my 1541S, I am able to sew like let me see if I can show you. Like I can sew cotton like and not have an issue. I even sewed 2 layers here. It's just 2 layers and it does just fine. I love it. I really don't have to use any other machine. I think I'm gonna have to put a center one in here. Because it's not. But I would say the 1431S is not a bad buy. Like if you have the budget to buy it, you totally can. Because now Recent Relic has this really awesome what is it? Table, like flatbed table that goes with it. And it's so much easier. I know Sunny Sewing, anytime you buy a Thor or like not a Thor, a cylinder arm, that's the table that comes with it now. So that's nice. Because then you don't have to worry about the big bulky one. Because the big bulky one was so hard. Honestly, I took it off and I never put it back on. It's on top of my fridge, to be honest with you. Just taking up space.
Okay, we need a moderator.
Uh-oh, what happened?
That's not cool, Chicken Lips. Not cool at all. You're blocked.
People are so weird.
Ginny, you want to be a moderator? Make Ginny a
Ginny, you want to be a moderator? I was just about to do that. Which one's better, managing or standard?
Give her all the bells and whistles. I think it's managing. Thank you, So Country. Thank you, Ginny. If I was,
thank you.
I would be proud of it. So if you're watching Chicken Lips, I would be proud of it. Thank you, JC.
People sometimes just don't. Ugh. So I'm going to actually hold on. Yes. Okay.
I have like the Mandalorian theme song.
Stuck in your head?
Yeah, I was like, it's like just there.
What was that last song I got stuck in your head? It was like a kid's song.
I was about to say Flowers by Miley Cyrus, but then
you said gosh. Kid. That too, because that was my jam.
That song gets stuck in my head too.
Me and Maisie be jamming out to that song.
It's and
Miko's just looking at it. It's like,
oh yeah, Kendall actually likes it. He thinks it's really an empowering song.
Okay, I'm gonna come help you. Can you step back?
But Kendall likes Miley Cyrus's voice.
I do too. I mean, I was a big old Miley Cyrus fan back when she was Hannah Montana. So
Yeah. Okay, so I watched the first the 2 episodes. So many questions. Mandalorian starting off pretty strong. At first, I was like, "You better do better," and then they did, and now I'm excited. But I did have Terminator flashbacks when they try to do IG, and he was like coming from. I was like, "What the hell? Terminator told us about you." He was coming after no body. They like Mando like jump started him like he was still in a car. I could not stop laughing. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't like. I personally don't like getting flowers unless they're potted and I can put them outside. I don't like getting flowers because they're temporary. But I like the sentiment behind it that you're going to be okay if by yourself.
Yeah, I'm the same way. You know, it did. So when Mrs. H sent me flowers,
Yeah. That was
you, s-
like the first time. That was like the first time someone sent me flowers. And I was like, oh my God, I love this.
I'm
This is
telling you, they were
amazing.
dead and wilted, and I refused to throw them away. Miko was like, "You need to let these go.
You're like,
They're
no,
dead and falling all over the
they're
place."
mine. No, yeah. Like
I've
Kendall
like
always asked
literally had them for like a year.
when Kendall and I were dating, he was like, I like, because my favorite flower is a calla lily. I like lilies. And he's just like, they're not in season. I'm like, that's not my fault. If you want to get me flowers and you're out, I'm not a roses girl at all. Like, at all. I think they're
Yeah,
gorgeous.
I'm a sunflower girl, but I like roses mainly because my grandma's favorite. Her favorite was roses, so I really like roses just for that. But I'm more of a sunflower. You know, wildflowers. It's kind of my
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm going to go and help my child
Get some
with
leche.
cereal. Yeah, I got mom duty right now. And then I'm gonna go pop my head into the room and let my husband know he's on kid duty.
Get
All right,
today.
come on.
I'm rethreading my machine after I wound the bobbin. Yes. I'm going to
Mm,
have like me and Hope are
look,
gonna create a
there's
dark
some milk right
garden
here.
because like I want all like purple and blues and black flowers in my front yard.
No, it's not sticky milk.
It's
It's from this
happening.
morning.
It's, it's happening. I'm gonna plant for every season to have like beautiful dark flowers. Like Kendall for our anniversary, I love butterflies. So he planted these huge butterfly bushes. We just didn't know how big they got. They're freaking huge. And they attract everything that could fly. But it's like you could sit out by my kitchen and drink coffee and just see all these like hummingbirds, bees, like dragonflies, everything come to it. And it's just amazing. I love my my butterfly bush.
Can you be on kid duty?
That was like the best
Can you
gift
watch
I
me
think
on the
he's
phone
ever
training?
given me was that because
I'm
like
on
and
live
he's
and I
good
have
at gifts, but I think I'm a weird person to buy for because like Kendall and I are like opposite. He's like super classy. Like he likes his suits and his nice shoes and all that stuff. And I'm this. This doesn't change. If you were to meet me on the street, you'll be like, yeah, Shinova's in jeans and a nerdy, somehow relevant t-shirt to her childhood. And that's who you get. Um, so when he got me that, I've been wanting one forever. I
He's eating
totally almost
cereal right
cried.
now.
And I'm not a crier, except in Wakanda movies. Yeah.
Okay.
I am putting the zipper facing on. There's a couple options with the cami. There's like a rounded one. I'm doing the rectangle one. And
Okay.
shut. No, I didn't know that, Melissa. Melissa, I'm writing that down. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Gonna have some dark sunflowers now. I'm doing it mostly because my HOA lady is really, really mean. And I felt like, how can I suitably get on her nerves and make me smile at the same time? Dark garden.
Ooh, okay. I'm also gonna write that down because I think, dark. My wardrobe consists, well, besides of this, like obviously it's colorful, but that's because it's laundry day and all my good like black leggings are, not clean. So, but my wardrobe is like black and gray.
I just like dark colors.
Me too.
Oh, you're like, that's great. I'm gonna totally see. I'm gonna make sure that I'm in the section to grow it because I know I wanted to grow vanilla beans because I love vanilla beans, but they take forever to grow to come in. And I don't have a green thumb. I will plant, and it's most likely going to be Kendall or Hope. Well, and the thing is I don't really have to have a green thumb. I live in Maryland. It rains like all the time. Oh my, yeah. I would, or like have just do something irritating because she's mean. She find this neighbor that is a snowbird. So essentially during the winter they go to Florida because they had poison ivy growing, and we were like, he's not there, there's no one to do it, and we're like, a couple of neighbors were like, yeah, we'll help while he's away, but we need to get permission because once we touch his fence we're on his property. And she's like, I'm finding him $150. And I'm like, he's not here.
Ugh.
She's not a very nice person. And at first I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, saying that, maybe she's alone, she's lonely, and this is like her cry for attention, but it continuously just gets worse and worse. And I'm normally like, oh, I don't care about things person, but when you do things like that, it makes me want to cause mayhem.
Yeah, and also $150, that's expensive. That's a lot.
A lot of money. And they're snowbirds. They're just
Hey, some people don't like the cold, like me. I am just counting down the days for Texas heat to get here.
No.
I know. You're like, no, 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 no.
I like the cold. I do feel like it's time for summer. It's been a weird cold winter, but I prefer the cold over heat. I'm all about layers, baby. Even when I was skinny, super skinny, I'll be like, yep, cold.
My parents used to get mad at me because in the wintertime I only like the cold when I'm asleep. Like when I'm going to sleep. So I would open up I also back then, Texas winters really aren't like, blizzard cold or something. So I would always have my, window up, and my room would be like freezing cold. My mom would get so mad.
Oh,
but I'm like, I'll be out.
The best.
Yeah, it's like just being under a blanket and being
summer.
warm.
That's why I don't like summer, because like it is hot. And the humidity.
Oh yeah, the humidity does not do well with my hair. Yesterday I thought I was gonna look so cute. I did my hair, went to MJ's game, and it wasn't humid when we first walked out, but as the night grew on, I could just feel my curls falling apart, and just like it was just like a triangle.
My curls swell and my hair gets bigger and bigger.
That's how mine is. But my curls are already big, so as it grows, they just come undone, and then I just have like wavy, crazy hair. I'm like, ugh.
Like, hard pass, sir. Hard pass.
I was not happy, and I didn't even like. Normally, I always have like a hair tie on my like wrist. Not today. Mm-hmm. Not that day. So of course, I just had to be wild and crazy. Okay, so I added an extra purse feet in the middle because it was dipping, and I didn't like that. So I added a fifth one just so the weight. this summer it's just so nice. Like I don't know. I think maybe also like we keep our house super cold. So then like, it's cold in my house, but then I walk out and you just feel the sun like burning your skin and I'm like, oh, it just feels so nice. It
You
feels
said
nice to me.
burning your skin.
Yeah, like a oven. Like
It
when you
feels
put your
so
hand in
good
the
letting
oven
my
and it's
skin
like
burn.
hot. It's and
No.
like I can just feel the
Well,
vitamin D. My body soaking up that vitamin D.
from the oven.
No, from outside.
I was like, you were a teacher, Monica. you know better. No.
Look, when I was a teacher,
I'm that
I did
person.
little kids. We just did arts and crafts. I didn't have to really.
Yeah, I'm that person that has the overshade glasses and a big floppy hat to go over my big hair, and I'm cool with it. And my brim hits your face, I don't care. You didn't move.
I'm out there in black shorts and a black, t-shirt.
I don't tan. I burn. So like anything I could do to prevent it. I'm like, have you ever seen the first Blade? The vampire comes out right, and he's in the sunlight, and he's like fully cloaked in like 100%. 100 SPF 50 like 100. That's basically what I look like. I'm
Oh
like the
my
kid with the top
gosh.
of your face. I'm like, nope, not gonna burn today, son. I'm not gonna burn today.
Okay, so it's funny because Miko he burns. Um,
Shit sucks.
and it's funny
When
because he'll be like, "Oh yeah, like I think this time it's gonna stick. His tan's gonna stick, right?" And then
oh.
like, I'm like, "Oh yeah, it might, because it's like 3 days
You're
later, and
like,
then like a week later, it's like all peeling off. It's just like his regular like light skin color underneath, and I'm like, nope, so
I
close.
guess so. Not today, sir. Not today. You burn. Just accept it. He should just SPF it, like just
Him
SPF
and
it.
Merrick, because Merrick is super light, like fair skin. Him and Miko both are like they burn. The other boys, they just get like that summer tan, that bronze color.
Oh yeah, all my kids get like this golden god and goddess look. I'm like, I hate all of you right now because my dad does that. My mom does that. Everyone gets tan except Shinova.
Oh my gosh.
And then they're like, "Oh, you're a vampire." Yeah, I don't want to burn in the sun. I'm
Oh my
sorry.
gosh. That is so funny.
Yeah, I'm jealous of yours. It's okay. It's a normal feeling for me to be jealous. It is okay. Don't tell me.
See, I'm not the only one that's team vitamin D. Valerie
Oh
is as
God.
well.
No, I love to swim. I'm a freaking guppy. I love swimming. I know how to boogie board. I know how to surf. I love swimming. I was a lifeguard for 2 years. I love swimming. I just burn. I just have to put like I'm not even playing. There are literally pictures of me. And when Blade came out, everybody was like, "This is Shinova's been doing this since she was like 5." I SPF 100, like
Oh my gosh.
saturate my skin.
Look,
Yes.
okay, this is gonna sound so crazy. I do not like to swim. I don't like the water. Like I will get in the water and stuff, but it's just not something very appealing. I don't know if it's just that I don't like that like feeling, not like the wetness, like it's a sensory thing. But like I don't really like when I go, I just like to sit out in the sun pretty much is what I
Oh
do.
no,
I
I gotta
just
be in the water.
like I'll dip my feet in there, but really,
No, gotta go head first. I love swimming.
yeah, all my kids are little like um they're water bugs for sure, like always in the water. And luckily my husband is, he loves the water too, so he gets in. I could just be like, okay, I'm just on towel duty. Let me know if you need a towel.
Let me pat dry you. Pat, 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 pat.
Oh my gosh.
No, I gotta get in the water. That's just like a thing that I love. I love water.
Did you see what Jenny said?
Then I mean, oh yeah, it's not even cool. And I get
Impersonating a lobster.
my cheeks are naturally rosy as it is because I think it goes hand in hand with freckles. They have to be highlighted somehow. Um, when I get in the sun, you think I will have rosacea. I'll turn like you can start seeing the swirls of redness in my face and my arm, and you're like, Are you okay?
Oh
It
my
could be
god.
there could be a reason why. Like ever since I was little, I'm not a person that gets sick often, but when I do, it's really bad. I have extremely low potassium and magnesium and iron, and I've been on supplements since I was like a little Nova. And I'm a person that
A
when I
little
get
Nova.
sick, I dehydrate. And then they're like, let's put a pick line. I've had way too many pick lines. In banana bags and stuff like that. So that's why you always hear me say, drink your water, drink your water, drink your water, because it's something that's been installed in me. So I think when I go out in the sun, like it like takes all my energy away and I wind up getting dehydrated, sluggish, and I just feel altogether awful. And I think that's why and my birthday's in summer. I should rightfully enjoy summer, but I don't. Yeah. Pill and pain is super not cool. Like you're like, "Oh, why are you wearing a different kind of bra?" Because it's pilling on my shoulder blades. I don't want the bra. I'll dig it into my pilled skin.
Oh my gosh. I've never been sunburned, so I don't know the feeling.
It's equivalent to feeling like being in the oven and getting burnt. It sucks. It's
Oh, I mean, I see it with Miko. I have to rub like aloe vera on him,
all
like
over.
all over. I'm like, I make sure we have some on hand for him because he's always like, oh no, like he thinks that he's gonna be all good, and then I'm like, dude, you're getting red. Like maybe you should put on a second layer of sunscreen. He's like, nah, I'm okay.
No, I'm
And then he's
good. I'm
like,
good. You're gonna die later, but sure, you're
oh,
good.
he's. I guess Miko's in here.
Hey,
He goes,
Miko.
it makes. He said it makes it worse.
Aw. Miko, I'm there with you. I burn. We're burning buddies.
Look,
That
you and
doesn't sound
Sonova are
right.
burning buddies.
That doesn't
Yeah.
sound right. It doesn't sound right.
Oh my
What do
gosh.
what kind of friends are you? Oh, we're burning buddies. What? That doesn't sound right.
Oh my gosh. Hilarious.
Putting some
Okay.
trim. Oh,
I actually have no idea if I'm doing this right.
Just go with it. You made one. You should. It's like muscle memory. Just go.
Right?
Just do it. You got it.
Am I supposed to sew the sides? Oh, I'll figure it out. You know, that's a problem for future. 5 minutes from now, Monica. She'll figure it out.
I don't have a pattern. I'm just like I remember. Like all I have to do is remember the seam allowance, and then I'm pretty much straight
Oh
from
my
there.
gosh. See, I just cannot do that. Like it's like my brain resets every time. Like I'm like, you seriously made this. Like why can't you remember it? And
Monica, I can't remember people's names. Okay, so we all have.
that is true. I'm really good at like remembering like okay, or thinking I know people's names. But you know, once I know your name and I can put the face to it, then but yeah, I'm the same way.
Be like, what is her favorite thing?
Okay.
I've taught all 3 of your kids, Shinova. You have a name. I just don't know it. Just don't know it.
At what point? Okay, I get it.
Are you sure?
Okay, can you like give me like a 10-minute warning? Okay, 30-minute warning.
A 1 hour.
I know he was like, cause okay, thanks. You know I'm bad with time, so he's like, he was coming in because McKendrick has his appointment at 1:45, and he was like, remember, we need to leave at 1:15 because we have to pick up the kids early. We got to go to the doctor's appointment, and then we're leaving from the doctor's appointment. And so I was like, okay, give me a 10-minute warning. And he was like, a 10-minute warning? As he's like, you know, we're going to leave after the doctor's appointment to the game. I said, okay, 30-minute warning, he's going to give me a 45-minute warning. So
That's about right.
Yeah.
You got this. I believe in you.
I'm going to finish this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to add the main zipper, which I think I wasn't supposed to do this, but I did it. So, oh well. Okay.
This bag is going to be cute.
Oh, actually. Oh, I don't have that's one of the other things. I don't have a bottom for my piece. So let me cut that out real quickly. I'm just going to be lazy and I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut this out in what? What am I going to cut out? Oh, in waterproof canvas. It's going to be weird, but it'll be okay.
You know I like all things weird. So you're in good hands right now.
I just do not want to. Oh my gosh. And my work area is absolutely embarrassing. Honestly, I don't even know where my bottom is for my. I don't even know where my pattern is at. If I was a Lola, where would I be?
You'll be at a party with red ribbons in your hair. Hi from the Netherlands. What's up, Glinda? I'm making the cami from Georgia Girl Stitch, and Monica is making a
Lola in leather.
that likes to party.
And I cannot find my Lola bottom.
That's what she said.
I know. I set myself up for that one.
Every single time.
Okay.
Then I'm putting this little washer in the back so that my rivet doesn't pull through the bag.
I found it. It was in the pocket. Where is...
Super cute, right? Got your little slip pockets, your little zipper pockets. All right, okay. Let's figure this zipper out.
Now I'm just going to mark my 1/2 inch here, because that's where we are.
Twelve and a half zipper.
Just marking 1/2 inch for the Lola bottom. Like I said, I don't have my heat press ready, so I couldn't do like a matching. I mean, I could have, but it just takes more time. It would still look fine. Plus, we know, the bottom is going to be like hidden anyway, so.
I need a zipper pull, some fire. It's so weird. Whenever I do tutorials and I'm like, yeah, burn your zippers. You want to melt them. Say it nicely. How can you say it like, lightly send your zippers?
That probably would be better. That sounds a lot more Fancier,
Set your
maybe?
zipper tape on fire.
It doesn't sound like pyro.
Yeah. Burn the zipper to the ground. Like, I don't know. That would be super fun. I would be like, I want to be a part of her class. She's all about setting things on fire.
I actually, well, because with ADHD, a lot of ADHD people, like fire. I used to play with matches a lot when I was little.
That's nice.
Um,
That's
so my
good
my
time.
job in the family is to start the bonfire at my parents' house.
You're like, yes, I can do this.
I could totally do it.
This is what I was born for. Like,
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
it's cool. I mean, I think burning things is nice. I just every time I get to that part of the tutorial, I'm just like,
Appropriately, burning things appropriately.
every time I get to that part of the tutorial, I'm like, how do I say this so it doesn't sound like I'm telling you to set stuff on fire? But
Oh
I
my gosh,
can.
Pammy, I hope I said your name right. Um, I honestly taking a day off to clean the sewing room. It's actually really nice because I found a lot of goodies that I didn't know I had. Though now I don't know where to put them, but
Places, drawers, Narnia.
yeah, but I have so much stuff and I just cannot. I'm seriously a pack rat, everybody. Like I don't know why. I've always been, and I literally cannot let go of anything. Like not even a sheet of paper. Like what if I need this paper one day? This bill
Ah,
from 6 years ago.
yeah, Kindle will tell you if no one's used it in 6 months, it's thrown away for me
Sometimes
or
I
given to
will go
Goodwill.
like when I finally like have like I'm just like absolutely done and like I'm at my like boiling point with like the clutter. I go in these like rage cleanings where I just throw everything away. But I can tell you, like in a couple months, like a month after, I'm like, oh my gosh, I like cannot believe I threw all that stuff away. It was much needed stuff that needed to go get thrown away, but like I'm like, I could have used that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like clutter freaks me out. So I have a tendency of throwing things away. And I am a person that believes in spring cleaning.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, clutter makes me anxious. I will not come into my workroom if it's a hot mess. Um, but I just, I don't know. It's just,
We're gonna hopefully do some spring cleaning in my room to position it so I can do some tutorials on the Freon because I use it a lot, but the way it sits, I can't film. I
yeah.
use it a lot.
It it is a really hard, even like I found like no matter what way I set it, it is a little bit hard to. It is hard to like find the right position for it because, um, like it's not like just sewing, like just on the flatbed. Whenever you top stitch and stuff, like it, like yeah, it's hard. I don't know how to explain.
We did. It's hard. It's hard to
Yeah,
position.
because there's two different ways you have to sew off of it. Like you can sew on it like a flatbed, but then whenever you try to sew for the like the top stitching, it
Burn
covers
it to the
most.
ground. Sorry, I was like, burn it to the ground. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. New Moxie Fine is gold. It's a constant battle for me to clean my room too. Because like once I get into a project, it's like Edward Scissorhands. There's like paper and fabric everywhere and thread. It's like I said, it looks like my room 75% of the time looks like Edward Scissorhands was trying to do ASL in here, and it just
Oh my gosh, yes, I'm
it's
telling
just
you, it it takes me, well, because I literally, oh my gosh, I keep every scrap piece, which is also my problem. I keep a lot of like scraps that like really you could probably like really just throw it away. But
Or you can
I
burn
do.
it in a bonfire.
I get so distracted with all the things that I find that I'm like I end up playing. Like then
I
my room is
mean,
like
I gave you a solid. You could burn it in the bonfire. You'll be good.
look.
I just gave you that's like tip Thursday.
I live in the city. I don't have a bonfire like that
But
anymore.
when you go to your mom, just bring the bags. It'll be like, I need to burn these so it can go. The sewing gods will be happy with me. I sacrificed this to you, sewing god.
It'd just be a
You have a
bunch of
whole thing
like
with it. It'll be super
like I keep like
fun.
scraps and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a dog bed with these and I'll just put like this as filler and then it never happens.
Yeah, my Loki would just eat it. He would be like, "Thank you, Monica." Just tear that stuff up, and you're like, "I see."
Okay, so now just going to match up these here. And then I'm going to throw clips all over the floor that I know I'm never going to pick up.
I need a clip. I will pay someone to come and pick up my clips. Please pick up my clips.
Okay, so like you can okay. This is weird. But like rats are like really good companions, like they're social,
They're really smart.
like animals. Yeah. And like they're like, "Oh, well you can teach rats to like, pick things up." So I'm like, "Oh, maybe I could just like have a rat that I just have in my pocket and it just but then I'm like,
I'm still afraid of them. As smart as they are, that makes them
I'm
more
still
terrifying.
afraid of them too.
Just be like,
I'm still afraid of I'm terrified of oh my gosh, I am terrified of rats. I don't know why, but I have this
smart. And Chuck E.
It's just like I don't like their tails. It's the tail part that creeps me out. Same with possums. Like I'm like that tail I can't get past.
You'd be like, I don't trust you, possum. I know what you're trying to do. You try to ride dirty.
Right? I'm like I don't know why, but
these rats are not loyal.
I actually used to have a pet rat. It was a naked rat.
Mm-mm.
Her name was Marley.
Mm-mm.
She was sweet.
Mm-mm. I have an overactive imagination. I would think Marley was going to chew my face off at night. So
yeah, I actually never thought about that. But thank you for unlocking a new fear.
No worries. That's what I'm here for. I already told you, like, I love swimming, right? But I was told that I was going to die at sea by an orca, and I have like literal night terrors about this like all the time. So every time I see a killer whale, I'm like weirdly fascinated by it. Because like if this is the way I'm gonna go. And you know what was crazy? I told my dad that this lady told me this at my abuelita's house, and he was like, "No, they were just playing around with you." The next day we went to SeaWorld, and he got picked to do shampoo, and they had me pet his tongue. I like touched his tongue, and that was like the first time I've ever passed out and fainted. Because I was like,
"Oh my gosh, Miko would have been like, that's like he would have been." Miko loves killer whales. His favorite land animal is white tigers or something like that. And then his favorite water animal, which I didn't know people like you were supposed to have a favorite water and land animal. I just have a favorite animal, which is all animals. But
it's not Sophie's choice. She could pick one, okay?
I like all animals. Especially okay, when I say all animals, not like I'm not like cruel to water animals and stuff, but I just don't like everyday animals that you see in life, like cats and dogs and chickens and cows and all that.
I really don't like cows. Like I hear me out. It's not that I don't like. I feel like they're really judging us somehow. I don't know. Like when I look at them, I don't know. I used to live in Ontario. I lived in Ontario, and Ontario was like this huge Ontario, California. It was like this huge cow thing. and they were biased all the time. And like all these other animals are really interactive with you, and cows aren't. They just sit there and look at you, and you're like, it's judging me. It's judging me. So,
Yeah, but Jenny said that they are. Is it Jenny? Yeah, they are incontinent. Like they always. Well, they leave their scent by like they dribble a pee like everywhere they go. So like it would just be like a little pee dot or something. And I do remember that when I was. But surprisingly, they're actually really clean animals. Did you know that?
yeah,
Rats.
I know. I already told
Also,
you.
pigs.
If you ever
Pigs
see,
are too.
yeah,
I have a
and they're
pet. I
both
have a
very
pet pig
smart animals.
named Hamlet. Yeah,
Did
only
you eat them?
we did not. No,
I'm just curious.
no, he's our pet. His name's Hamlet. But let me tell you, we do not get along. We butt heads
Susie, I mean Sue,
because
same. So
that's like if you don't feed him in the amount of time that's acceptable for him. Like, say I have his bucket of food and I'm gonna go, and it's not like instantly in front of him. He will literally step on your feet on purpose, and he's like 150 pounds.
how rude.
Yeah, and before work, he like because we changed his eating schedule because he was grazing a lot. Like in the springtime, he'll graze a lot on like the grass and stuff like that. So we
Wait, he's
changed his
still
feeding
alive?
schedule. Yeah, they live a long time. I did not know that. But we changed his
Do
feeding
you ever?
schedule from morning to nighttime,
I have
and
some more
he
good
would get
questions.
mad. So in the morning time, he would rub his nose in dirt. And me, I'm always late. So I was, trying to get to work and I'm wearing jeans and he would rub his nose on my jeans and leave like mud streaks on my jeans because he was mad I didn't feed him or like, he wasn't eating right then. He's so
He
I love
sounds kind of
him,
like an
but
asshole.
man, I'm just like
Like, a pig
he
asshole?
is. He
Okay.
is. And then so when he was little, when he could fit through through holes in the fence, now he's just way too big. But when he was little, after we would bathe him, he would literally run away. Like he would escape and run down to like the because like our street is like a dead end street, so like there's only one way in and one way out. But he would go all the way to the opposite end of our and then the neighbors knew he was who he was, so they would come and tell us
They're
like,
like,
"Hey,
oh, there's
Hamlet's."
Hamlet again.
Yeah, and I would pick him up and he would squeal the whole way home, like loud. Everybody like popping their head out the window. I'm like so embarrassed walking down this long street that's like half a mile long, doing the walk of shame with him, like screaming like I'm hurting him when I'm not. He's just mad, arguing with me. I'm like,
You're being an asshole, Hamlet.
he was a grump. Like he still is, but he's now he like comes and like you like call him. He'll like lay on his belly so that you can belly rub him and stuff. But
No.
yeah, when he was younger, he was not having it.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, I think we've had him like almost 9 years, almost 10 years.
Do you ever threaten and be like, if you don't act right, you're going to be bacon?
No,
I know you
I don't think I could ever.
have. Yeah, turkeys. There's a lot of things that scare me. I have a traumatic content warning. This does revolve bunnies and harm of bunnies, but it wasn't me that did it. Okay. 14-year-old Nova, so teenage Nova, was in love with a young lad named Santiago. Santiago wanted me to meet his family. He was 18. I know I shouldn't have done it now, but you know.
We've all been
So,
there.
we all been there. I was like, ooh, he's older. And I told my parents he was 16. They still don't know unless they're watching this live. But I'm safe to say this. So he took me over to his family's house. They had like this ranch. And when I came to the house, there were these there was this like a well, like an empty, shallow well, just like no water, and there were all these bunnies, and I was petting the gray one, and I was like, I've never been really up close to bunnies before. Like I've seen them in the petting zoo, but I've never actually held one. I was like, they're so soft, they're amazing. So he showed me around the property, and something was cooking, and it smelled amazing. So it was time for dinner. It was like 2 hours later. Yeah, 2 hours later, we go to dinner. He sits down. We all say our grace. We whatever. And he was like, "Oh, here's the towel from the gray one. We are having bunny soup today." I ate and cried at the same.
Look, so because my parents live on my grandparents live on land. My mom had a pet goat that
You
she
are
had from a
assholes.
baby. My mom had a pet goat from when she had from a baby, and they grew up. When she got big, she came home, and my grandpa had food ready, and she couldn't find her goat. Yeah, she was so mad. She said she didn't eat, but they ate her pet goat. That's so messed up. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god, it's traumatic moment. I cried so much because like they were all looking at me, and I ate, and like if there was CT footage, my hand was shaking, and I was trying not to eat the meat, just like drink the broth, and I was crying at this.
Oh my gosh, I would have been like,
I didn't date him after that. I
oh
didn't
yeah,
do
for sure. That
like
would have
that was
been like, we would have been done. Like, there's no coming back from that.
yeah, but my family, they know the story about how I first had rabbit, and they like laugh every time. And I'm like, it was traumatic for young Nova. Okay.
Little Nova was traumatized.
I was not prepared. I was not prepared. They're like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you ate it." He drove me, and we were like
What
in
was I supposed to do?
a deserted thing. Like, what am I gonna run out? Where was I gonna go?
Oh my gosh.
I didn't drive. I was 14. What do you want from me? And there was no
Oh my.
Uber. So
Wow.
had there been
Yeah.
an Uber, young Nova would have got one and had her papa pay the bill. But that was not the case.
I
Instead,
would have
I
been
have
so traumatized.
yeah. So like anytime I see rabbits, I just like automatically start crying. It was a now you guys know a little bit more about me.
Jenny, I'm the same way. I don't want to make friends with something and eat it. That's why I'm like, no, like, it's my friend now. Like,
we're friends. We're best friends.
yeah, like, that's terrible. I couldn't, yeah.
Oh, I'm like hitting the paper that's behind there. I have like a snack from Starbucks that I got this morning that apparently I did not know was behind my machine.
Okay, so I'm doing what you said. I'm doing a zipper pull, or not a zipper pull, a zipper end, a zipper tab.
Like I'm doing with this one.
Yeah, I'm doing a zipper tab on the end. And then I think what I was gonna do was I was going to do that diagonal thing where you veer it off at the beginning. So, but
yeah, that was. I'm thinking. Yeah, Chuck E. Cheese is a whole different thing. My parents used to love taking us to Rocky and Bullwinkle and Chuck E. Cheese when I was little, and I have this thing. I'm really afraid of Terminator because my parents would watch it so much that I started to be afraid of animatronics and robots. And that's why I get so mad at George Lucas because he makes you feel emotions. Like when they thought in The Mandalorian when they were going to bring back IG, I was like, yes. And then he did Terminator crazy thing. I was like, oh, hell no. Terminator warned me about you. Don't do it.
look,
Don't turn something.
my dad had me watch Short Circuit, I think is what it's called. It's where like all the
95 is alive.
I'm telling you, I refuse to put my hand down a garbage disposal, and I do not like 18-wheelers.
Literally, I want to get you something that says "Don't disassemble."
Oh my god. I'm like,
freaking
yeah,
love
that
that
movie.
The second one was even better because he became a citizen of the U.S.
Look, even
Yeah.
The Happening it's like a recent movie. That one really freaked me out.
The trees, yeah. I feel
I'm
like with the
like,
climate control that it could happen.
I'm a big tree lover. Like I'm like, please remember me.
Don't
Like,
don't don't disassemble.
yeah. Okay, I have a bunch of like pins in here that don't that are like
Dried out.
really, yeah.
Oh yeah, didn't that also have that guy that was Charlie's dad on Firestarter? Was that the same guy? I had a crush on him. I still watch Firestarter and be like, "You're so amazing."
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm
I
doing
have a crush
my
on weird people.
zipper.
I've always had a crush on Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
And
I mean, come on, him and Indiana Jones.
dude, he was so hot. And my dad's like, he is super old.
But he aged like fine wine, so it was all
Fine
good.
wine. It's all good, Dad. And Dad didn't want to hear it. I was like, he's so handsome.
Look, I always like my type. Obviously, surprisingly, like my husband is not like my typical type. Like if you were to look at like my dating past, my like boyfriends in high school, they were like scrawny, nerdy, you know. And I look
Nerdy,
at,
yes. Scrawny, no. Ugh.
yeah, like
Ew.
skinny. That was my type. So I really liked the guy. I had a crush on the guy from the new guy.
Mark Wahlberg? Who's
No,
that scrawny?
no, the new guy, the
Oh,
older one. Um, oh my gosh, I can't think of his name.
the
But he's
skinny
like,
guy? The
who's
really
this now?
no.
Yes, that was my
Ew.
type right there. Oh my gosh. Also,
Yeah,
have
nerds
you
for the
seen
win.
Back in the Future? Have you seen? No, is it no Charlie's Angels?
Yeah.
The guy that had his like hair slicked.
Oh yeah, that's everyone loves him. That's what's his face's ex-husband. He's
Is it?
hot.
But also Back in the Future, he was the dad with Michael J. Fox.
Wait, what?
Michael J.
I'm
Fox.
thinking
Have you
I'm
seen
thinking
Back
I'm
to the
thinking
Future? I'm
I'm
pretty
thinking
sure he
they're
was
not the
in
same
Charlie's
guy.
Angels.
I'm
I'm
thinking
pretty sure he was
I'm
in
thinking
Charlie's
Justin
Angels at one
Thoreau
point.
because you said the one that has the Irish accent. Like you are. Wait, hold on. Are we talking about the one with Bernie Mac or Bill Murray?
Yes, Sarah. So Terry, George McFly.
Wait. Okay, so I had mine was I like Bad Boys, but I liked him like Crybaby. Oh, Johnny Depp.
Oh my gosh, I will watch Crybaby on repeat.
It is so
Like
amazing. Yeah,
Johnny Depp. Yeah, Johnny Depp
Johnny
is one of
Depp.
mine. But yeah, George McFly also was my.
Not trying to judge you on that, but I am.
I tell you, like I don't know why, but that
I was
was.
thinking Justin Thoreau. Remember in the second Charlie Angels, and he knew Drew Barrymore's character, and he was like he had an Irish accent. Oh my god, he was so hot.
I feel like he was in Charlie's Angels. I could be wrong, but
I also had a crush
also
on Bill Murray. I don't know
yeah,
why.
Bill Murray is.
I think it's people that make me laugh because I like Jack Black. I think he's cute, and I think it's just people that can make me laugh.
Yeah, my taste is a little. That's why I think it's so funny because like Miko knows he's like, yeah, I'm definitely not your type. Like we're both not each other's types, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah,
But
because like Kendall's type is
worked.
like Zoe Zeldana. Like Kendall loves Zoe Zeldana, but he gets wildly uncomfortable with me because I'm attracted to The Rock, Jason Momoa, and Idris Elba. Idris, yeah, he should be
Idris,
Bond.
but he has a really nice voice.
He's just like gorgeous to look at. I'm like, I love you. But I also like have my nerdy side. Like I was attracted to Jim in The Office. Like I really was attracted to him because I like people that make me laugh and that do that awkward stare thing.
Oh my gosh. That is 100% Miko. Miko, like, we had this fight that he says that I was the one staring at him, but he was the one staring at me. And the only reason why I couldn't stop staring at him was because when somebody's staring at you and you can't stop staring
You're
at
like,
them,
why are you
that's what
staring
it
at me,
was.
buddy?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I was like, you were staring at me first, and then you got me to staring at you because I knew that you were looking at me. Like, yeah. We always have that. Like, he's like, no, you were the creeper staring at me.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I have my type is if you're funny or like you're sarcastic. I'm down for people that are sarcastic.
Oh, goodness. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm doing this right, but like I'm also kind of like YOLOing it at the same time.
Gotta do that sometimes.
Okay. Here we go.
You got this. You just totally do it. Yeah. Sewing powers. It wasn't. Hey, don't judge. Don't judge.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna trim this down to a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance.
Okay.
I want to sound like
see.
Surrey when I do videos. I think it would be really cool. Kendall says no, but I think it would be cool.
Cool to do what?
Like if I sound like Surrey during like recordings, please put right sides
Oh my
together.
gosh.
Right sides together.
You really were like, okay, that's a really good like mine would not have come out like that.
I don't know. I wanted to do it. Kendall was like, please don't. He's like, I don't want to edit that.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, I'm almost done. I'm actually pretty proud of myself because you know how long it takes me to do a bag. I mean, technically, I've been working on this bag for like 3 weeks, but you know.
I think she did make the size of the pattern. I don't think she changed it. Monica's just very petite, so everything looks really big against her.
I have small hands, okay? That's why my scissors look big.
No, dude, your scissors are like 11-inch blades. You have like Freddy Krueger scissors saying, "Oh, they're normal size."
They're normal size. They're not anything different.
You got like you have like Taylor shears, and you're looking like Freddy Krueger. Like I'm like,
oh my gosh, no, they are literally regular size scissors.
Oh yeah, I watch all of Adam Sandler's movies. I have on my iPod. Okay, so my iPod Kindle hates because first I have a whole bunch of Jason Segel songs. So when he did Sarah Marcia, all the Dracula album, I know all the words to. Adam Sandler, I want to hit the Wedding Singer. Oh my god, I sing that song all the time. I wanted to have it at our wedding. We danced in Kindle Beater Me. It's like this song is so romantic.
Oh my god.
Oh, and I love Jack Black when he sings More Than Words with Jimmy Fallon is by far one of my favorite covers of a song ever. Even though he was trying to make you laugh with his facial expressions, he cannot deny that man's voice. Epic skills.
Okay.
I like Adam
now
Sandler,
I'm going to change this up. So I'm going to sew up my sides and then just put in my exterior so that I can sew the lining on. I just feel like that will be a lot easier.
Sure.
Oh, crud. You know what I forgot to do?
That interfacing?
No.
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 That was just...
What is missing on this?
Your zipper pull?
Yes.
Okay, yep, you got this. Woo. It's kind of early. Yay! That's what you... Small victory. I think I put some stiff stuff on the bottom of this.
Dang it. See, this is why it takes me so long to do a bag.
You got this.
I love the smell of leather. It's like new
too.
car smell.
I like the smell of double-sided tape, and Kendall always makes fun of me with it. I know when it first comes out, it's like, and then he's like, "Stop smelling the taste."
You know, everybody has that weird smell that they like. I actually like the smell of gasoline. What?
I'm trying not to judge you right now.
Gasoline has a nice smell. No? Okay, I guess.
I'm trying so hard not to judge you.
Somebody has to like the smell of gasoline too.
Yeah, usually people that like the smell of turpentine too.
I don't actually know what turpentine smells like.
What the hell? Ew! No, so Terry. No, don't smell gasoline. It's not good for us.
See, I'm not the only one.
No.
Telling you, everybody has like this
What do you like
smell
the
that
smell
like.
of? I like the smell of gasoline.
Obviously,
Gasoline.
I don't like. That's not one of the like.
Immediately, I went to gasoline smell candles, but then I envisioned it exploding.
Oh my gosh.
That's a weird thing to be liking the smell of. I do like the smell of rubbing alcohol. I have it. I think it's because
I like the smell of rubbing alcohol.
Needles, I'll be like, it smells clean. Yeah, but not gasoline. No.
Something about it just smells good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, I'm not like, you know,
like
I'm not getting the nozzle and smelling it. I'm like just the air at the gas station.
I mean, what if I was like, yeah, I love the smell of I don't know. I'm trying to think. Gas fumes from the
That's literally what the smell of gas is the gas fumes, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like that's not that's a weird one to like. I don't usually judge.
Let's just say I'm not upset that we have to stay outside when we're pumping.
Oh my gosh.
Unless it's cold. Then I'm like, okay, no, this is.
I have to nix my gasoline habit because it's cold outside.
Oh my god.
Damn that cold weather. Damn. Dude.
Oh my god.
What's wrong? I can't smell the sweet, sweet smell of gasoline.
Oh, okay. Obviously, I don't have a narrator's voice like that, but
you do, and you should. I mean, I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it, go all the way there.
Oh my gosh, you're so. Okay.
Like, oh, to the gasoline. Oh my god, that's such a weird thing. I like the smell of exhaust fumes. It smells so good.
Did you see what So Terry said the smell of gas with my cigarette.
Oh my god, yes! I like to light candles when I smell the smell.
Someone asked if does the gasoline have anything to do with your love for fire?
It could be. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh.
All future fire.
I mean,
yeah.
That is so funny. I will say I do also like the smell of matches. Like like not like a lighter, but like when you actually light a match, like a wood match. But I don't think it has anything to do with the fire thing.
Sure. Yeah, we
Oh my
believe you
gosh.
after this.
Oh my goodness.
Sweet,
I
sweet
promise,
smell
I'm
of
not
Jackson.
crazy.
That's what they all say. And then they go crazy. They all freaking say.
The only fires I make are bonfires,
Imagine
okay?
if you were single and I love the smell of fires on a summer day and matches.
Oh
Like,
my
what?
gosh.
What are you even talking about? It just smells so good.
I'd probably be on like a watch list. Or like,
Okay. They'll be like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. 911, I think we have a pyro here.
okay, listen, see, I am not the only one. You can't DB also loves the smell of matches too. I'm telling you. Like,
No, Bubba, no. What's in your perfume bottle? Gasolina.
oh my gosh.
I like to rub my face with matches.
Right? That's what I use as my eyeshadow is like the
That would be
ashes.
so awesome if you ever did a tutorial. Like, yes, I'm gonna put on some eyeliner.
and just do like a batch. Light it.
Katana wins. Lawless
Oh my
victory.
gosh.
That would be hilarious. I would laugh, maybe even cry. That would be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, here we go. What is going on? I cannot get tape pulled off. I pulled the tape off. Dang it.
I'm adding a bottom to make it sturdier.
Okay, so I have the tape on my zipper tab here to hopefully, oops, and then I let my scissors go.
Don't do that.
And well, luckily it hit all the like, what is those things called? Clips.
Oh, that makes them safe, not breaky.
Here we go. Now let's. Sure, there's an easier way for me to do this, but apparently I like to make everything as hard as possible.
It's fine. It works out like that sometimes.
I'm struggling.
You got this. Oh, do you have the instructions in front of you? Oh no, you don't, huh?
Well, I messed up. Remember, I do have the instructions in front of me. Actually, I have
You
to have
know
the
what?
instructions in front of me.
I probably don't like the smell of gas because my dad was an engineer for Texaco Oil Refinery, so he came in smelling like
Gasoline
gas
all the
all the
time.
time. Yeah. And if you live in California, you know that part in San Pedro where like all the oil refineries, that's where he worked for like close to 40 something years.
Oh dang.
So maybe I'm like, I don't consciously like the smell because it's like, oh, yep, I have that smell every day of my life.
That could be it.
When I was a little Nova.
A little Nova.
A little Nova.
Okay, so that is done, and now I just need to restitch this on where I unpicked it. Okay, here we go. Now nobody will know that I made a mistake and that the zipper
Except
pull was
that
left
on the
out.
live recording.
Yeah, except anybody who watches this live.
It's like, do you ever accidentally hit your face while you're birthing a bag? Am I the only
Oh, all
one?
the time. I've punched my face, like I've slapped my face, especially on like TV too. I'm like, and I have to pretend like I didn't just like
Yeah, I
nose
didn't
punch
just.
myself.
That nosebleed is normal. That's how you know I have my powers.
Sometimes I will be embarrassed and I'll be like, well, I just slapped my face.
Yep, false bottom. Stuff this back in. Stuff this back in.
Okay, so now I have my zipper pull. That looks about right now.
I can have a
Okay,
blooper wheel.
Jenny, I'm right there with you. I do like the smell of E6000 too. I think I just like toxic chemical smells.
I almost like stabbed myself in the eye though. Do as I say, not as I do.
See, now we can all like, these are like, things that we have in our head that we've like, don't tell anybody because we're like, we feel like we're the only people that like, but it's
Oh,
nice to
yeah.
feel like
It's super good to know that you're not the. Yeah. I'm not judging you. Not at all.
oh my god.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm smelling E6000. Like
Oh my
just rub
gosh.
it all over my face.
Well, I'm not trying to give myself chemical burns.
No. You just.
I mean, maybe sometimes I just forget to open a window. Just kidding. I definitely have a well ventilated room.
Sometimes I sit behind and I just, when I'm stressed, just. It's all.
Oh my gosh, no.
Oh, I
I'm
probably
kidding. I'm kidding.
disappear. Don't do it. How did my bandage spray? Like all like whatever. Probably from that E6000.
Probably.
Oh, I'm liking this whole spot. Rebirth the lining. Now I have Mulan, make a man out of you. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. Mulan, that
Oh
I'll
yeah,
make a
the
man out
song.
of you. It gets stuck in my head. I also thought it'd be cool if like my voice could sound like Optimus Prime when I do a tutorial, but I don't know. But my mic, I found out my mic has 40 different voice themes because it's a World of Warcraft mic, and it was so cool. I was like, I wonder if I could throw somebody off in a Nova's Nugget like with like a cool voice.
You should do it on Halloween.
Oh, I have so much stuff planned for Nova Week.
For your Nova Week. Oops.
And I plan on I want to have one night where it's like called Midnight Margaritas, and we could talk all things Owen sisters and everything. And we all have Midnight Margaritas. Yeah.
That would be absolutely fun.
I love Practical Magic. It's like one of my favorite movies and books.
All right, so my exterior of my Nova is almost done. Or my Nova. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Because it's addicting.
Not
Yep,
what I'm
you said what you
making.
said.
My
It's too late. You can't
Lola.
take it back. That's what you
Oh
said.
my gosh. Got me all confused.
My my aunt, like, she got so used to saying Nova for everything, like, so they used to sing My Little Nova, like, instead of My Little Pony. And whenever I hear it, I'm like, it's supposed to be My Little Nova.
Oh my gosh. We
Yes,
sing
Optimus.
Maisie.
Yes.
Maisie has a song that we sing. It's in the tune of Baby Shark, and it's like Maisie, moo, 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 I love you, you. Yes, I do, and she loves it. Oh my gosh! Like we created a monster.
Oh, it happens. Like, Kendall, when he was little, for some odd reason, Coldplay's Yellow would calm him down, and he still sings it. And if you look on my Instagram, like, all the way to, like, when I first started my Instagram, like, you could hear him singing it, and he loves that song to this day. I was like, "Yes, oh my
Yeah, all
God."
the boys like whenever she like cries and stuff, or she gets like upset, they'll sing it. Like they sing it to her, and she like will stop and like start dancing.
Yeah, Hope's song to
It's
calm
so
her down with.
funny, like how like because the boys like I was worried like when we had like when I found out we were having a girl because she is so because it's a girl and they're so rough like the boys are just so they're boys they're rough but they're so different with Maisie. They're like so like sweet and loving like yeah and she'll be like Papa's yeah so it's super cute watching them with her like just how like soft like when we had Maisie and we were in the hospital the first thing Mateo asked is if we could send a picture of her feet which was honestly a little weird but we're like okay he's like can I see what her feet look like little baby feet.
They're so tiny.
Okay so that is done my exterior is done whoop whoop and I'm just going to trim down my edges a little bit.
With E6000.
Yep,
Yeah, it's
exactly. How'd you know?
awesome. Because it makes everything better. Baby feet are so cute, and then when baby feet start getting stinky when they're toddlers and stuff, it like literally breaks my heart.
Yeah, I would say like after like
3, 4.
two is yeah is well two is like my limit because I already don't like feet.
Like, get your
So I'm
feet out
like
of my face.
yeah I'm like really like please like
I
that's
don't
one of
know.
the things I would look for like whenever I was dating. I know it sounds so bad but like I really have this like
You have
I don't
ugly
know
feet. I'm not gonna date you. I know. I kind of
yeah
get it because like you're like every time you
I
see it, you're
mean
cringy.
you don't listen you don't want to be laying in bed and have like talons scratching your legs so that's the one thing I noticed about Miko. He had really nice soft feet, actually, surprisingly, for being a baseball player. Which I also was like, that's a little odd. But
Love gas, hate feet. We got it. Yep. You're never gonna live that down. People be like, "Shut up."
love gas, hate your feet. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Ugh, okay, I am just kind of like I'm gonna burst this bag. Try not to punch myself in the face because I just want to make sure that it is, decent looking. Make sure I caught everything.
Get all my leather handles. So I'm just gonna go around and top stitch this, even though it doesn't need it. Just have that pop of green to make things more cohesive.
Okay, what do you think? Did you
I
just try to
catcalled it.
whistle?
I can't. I mean, I could do like weird whistles, but I've never been able to do that one. Like I could do the Kill Bill thing, like.
Are
I
you
gave you a
sure
compliment.
about
You
that?
judged me. You judged me. I see. I see.
Okay. So I use Sophia's Plus. So right now, obviously, it's a little bit wrinkled, but I'm not worried about it because they'll release once I'm like done. Honestly, if I just like add a little friction to it, it will warm it up itself. So, okay. I like it. I like it. Okay. Let me close it up to see what it looks like. Definitely need to make sure that I catch this side in here a little bit. And then I can catch that while I'm. Okay, so now I can turn this back, wrong sides out, and then I can do my lining, which I actually haven't even put together. And then I'm just about done. I can.
What?
I do want to trim down these edges a little bit here. I'm going to leave a little bit of the seam allowance so that at the top, like, it's going to stop at an inch.
Yeah, you got man stuck in there, huh?
Yeah, I don't even.
I like Mulan. I try
Yeah,
to
thanks.
do it's stuck like their music gets stuck in my head real easily. It's like to the point that my kids won't watch Little Mermaid with me because I'll start singing everything and they're just like,
Oh my gosh, yeah. My second oldest he's got some stank feet
yeah,
for sure.
like please get them away from me, away from the premises.
Oh my gosh. She said, or that one toe that's bent, like it has an attitude with the other four. I'm the same way. I do not like feet. Like it's one
Why
thing that
is
like it like grosses me out.
why is your toe looking at me like
Oof.
that? That's wrong. Ew. Ew.
Okay, where am I at?
I don't know. Probably
I
with
mean,
some matches.
no, I don't have matches, unfortunately.
See?
But I am doing my lining. Here we go. So let's finish this part. Just need to sew up my sides. So I just sewed just 2 layers of this like cotton fabric. And what I do, like for those that have the like Thor 1541S, I have this like right here, you can see I have this like dial. And what I do is I just make sure that when I'm using like a thinner fabric, I just turn it down to like 2. And I doesn't have an issue like with the sewing. Like it just makes the foot not walk up so high. So it doesn't cause like any kind of like tension issues. So that is what I do. And then now I'm gonna do this side here. Make sure everything is nice and lined up. Now my other side, which it's just sitting nice and flush. It's just like perfectly lining up. I love that when like you know that you're like aren't wonky on your seam allowance and it just all like works in without having to like mess with it or fiddle with it. It's my favorite part.
Yeah, like their feet after surgery, they'll be like, please keep socks on until you take a shower. Thank you. Hide that funk. I could totally relate to those Febreze ads now when they like spray their kids' shoes. I'm like, I understand. They smell, little kids. They're not loyal with it.
Kids are not loyal at all.
Thank you.
I'm almost done actually.
Is this your 45-minute warning?
I know. Yeah, pretty much.
Where's my other one?
My husband was surprised that I was almost done with this.
I'm looking for my D-ring is stuck to my tablet.
The magnet part. Honestly, DB, I've actually made a few mistakes, so sometimes I get a little bit distracted. But typically it's funny though, because like whenever me and Sonova like we FaceTime each other and chat, like we really just sit in silence. Like we don't talk this much.
I'm this funny though all the time.
That is true. We do laugh quite a bit.
I
would say the main like the most we talk really is like one if I'm not working and she's sewing, like if I'm like just hanging out in my workroom, or if we're doing a test together, because then we can kind of like we talk about like what typically it's her telling me like be careful for this part, because she's normally always ahead of me even though we start at the same time.
I'm not normally there.
What was it? I did the Mercury bag and we did it together. We even went live. You made 3 bags within that time of me making 1 bag.
It's because I don't know.
No, just your goals. One day I want to be that, like be able to knock a bag out like that. But you know, when I make a bag in 3 days, I'm like, yeah,
it's a win. There's
no
race. There's always just time.
Okay, so I cut down my seam allowance. I actually kind of like. I thought I heard the cat in here. I actually kind of like how this looks. I don't know if you can see. It's so dark. Yeah, open up my blinds a little bit. It'll look better.
Looks good.
Can't really see. It's okay.
I can see. I see.
Lining. Now I'm going to flip my lining. I like to have my slip pocket in the front and my zipper in the back. So I am just going to, hold on, how do am I doing this right? No, I'm not doing this right. Am I doing this right? No, nope. How do I do this? Right sides? It's been, I don't know why it's been so long since I've done a bag. I forgot how to. One needs to be right sides out. I believe it's this that needs to be right sides out.
I've never actually made the Lola that way. I've never. I just put like the panels right sides together and side to sides, and then.
Oh. So I'm doing unnecessary steps, basically, is what you're saying?
No,
there's a faster way to make the Lola.
She's the one that what? Oh snap! She's the one that sells Sofus. Yeah. That is the Monica.
Okay, here we go. Center down. Center this. Okay. I do also talk to myself a lot. Like I hype myself up to like let myself know that I'm doing good. So also I say okay a lot. I'm trying to like not do. Wait a second. Honestly, I definitely made this harder for myself. This is not going to work.
You can do this. People want to know the name of your business, Monica.
Castine Handcrafted. Do I have a little? Here, I can. Let me grab this. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to reach. I'm too short. But here, I can move this up a little bit. Maybe I know how to. Oh, you can't really see.
Can you put a link in?
Yeah, I can. Let me grab my. I'll just do a link from. I'm assuming they probably just want the. Where am I? Apparently, oh. It probably would help if I put the link in the actual search bar and not in the like help search bar of Chrome. Here we go. Added the link. Oh, somebody else did it. Thank you, Jenny.
I forgot. Washer. Ink.
Oh no. Jenny, too bad you're not close to the Austin area. You could totally come and sew here because I have a bunch of machines. I have at least 3 machines. Actually, I have another one, but it's in my bedroom, so there's that.
I need to make one more leather washer.
It's a zipper tab. The zipper tab is what's throwing me off.
I've never made it that way. Usually I put like the right side of the exterior to the right side of the lining like I do with all bags and just sew up the side seams.
Yeah.
I need to make
I
another
don't,
washing.
you know me. I'm like, I'm gonna figure it out. I'll get it. I think it'll click. Maybe I have to.
You're going to hear some pounding. I am punching out a leather washer.
Maybe it will be easier if I did this way.
Leather washer done. Punch a hole for that.
Okay.
All right. Oh, she's fancy cute. So you have your slip pockets, 2 in the front and the back. You have your D-ring, your connector for your strap on both sides. When you open it up, you have leather washer to protect the no pulling. You have a zippered pocket and 2 slip pockets inside.
Actually, I think I know what happened. Let me see.
Oh my god, I have like. Does anyone else struggle with the plastic on zippers? This is the cami from Georgia Stitch. Let me see if I can throw you a link. I did a tutorial on it. I love Georgia Stitch. Hold on, let me get you a link.
Okay, I'm just gonna YOLO it at this point.
Do it, YOLO it.
If I can get it into my lining.
I just bought it. I broke it now.
Okay, so this is good. It's that zipper tab. That's what it is. That's where it's.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's me because I wasn't thinking. I don't know. As you can tell, I don't do a lot of zipper tabs. I mainly just do it like where I leave like a zipper tail, so it's always easier for me to like unzip it. You know.
I like tabs because I don't know why. I just like the way they look. So like this one, you could do with the tail. Like actually in the pattern, it has a tail. But I just like the way tabs feel. Got a false bottom. Now I have to. It will take forever for me to get this plastic off this. I have like the struggle is real with plastic and zippers and me.
Oh my gosh.
I should just burn to the ground.
That's gonna have to be our t-shirts now.
Burn it to the ground. Yeah. See, and this is what I did. The Otocoat. I did that so that way it can have this nice sheen with the leather. And I'm contemplating if I want to do like a leather crossbody or I'm going to do a cotton webbing. Yeah, it all depends. Like some bags I like really, really like tellins and some I just don't. It all depends on what I'm making. You do. It's a good pattern. I'm gonna ask Joy if I can make the amber next. And I think I'm gonna make it with that wax canvas that I made. I love that canvas. So yeah, I like all of her things. I did a pattern for I did a Gabby. I've done the Cami, the Camille, and there's another one I did. Oh, the Amber. The Amber is a good seller for me.
Did you finish your bag already? And I had a head start.
I did. Yeah, nothing was sewn for me. Everything was just cut out.
See, I'm telling you.
But there's a lot of components to Lola. Lola has a unique shape and needs special attention.
Thank you for trying to make me feel better about how slow
I was literally just telling the truth, though. Interesting. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
It's Studio Ghibli too, so it's like classy nerd. I'm not freakishly fat. I am normal pace. I am normal. 100% normal pace.
Right.
There's no race. Hey. I have this idea I'm sketching out for a Moon Knight bag. Oh my god. It's gonna be really cool. I'm really excited about it. I feel like it's gonna take me like a week to make though. If I could type, that would be awesome. Kofi's messaging me on her lunch.
So sweet. I think I'm gonna have to take this zipper pull out. This zipper tab. Okay. Almost there, maybe.
You got it. You're almost there. So you have Sophie's on the bottom of the bag?
Sophie's Plus. I have 3 layers, I think is what I
Hey,
did.
Jay. Get it? 3? Oh, that's going to be a
Yeah.
firm bottom.
Oh, yeah. That's what I was hoping.
I know. Focus. I'm hyper focused when I'm sewing. It Kendall gets upset during the weekend because if I can come down here like at 9 and I won't go up until 9, and he's like, "You haven't ate, you haven't drank, you haven't done anything." So when I get hyper focused on something, I can't do anything else.
That is so true. Well, for you, me, I get distracted.
I get distracted. I laughed a lot while making this bag. This bag was made with love and laughter and gasoline.
Yeah, right? And weird confessions.
Weird confessions.
Weird smell confessions.
Like double-sided tape, though. Seriously, Kendall, it's like, why are you smelling? It's like, it's so good when it comes from Waywack. So good.
Okay.
I bought a kit from Georgia Girl Stitch too. I'm trying to see if it's here or if it's upstairs. I bought the amber and leather. I'm like, yeah. And I got it in a coastal color blue. Thinking about doing 626 for it, or the wax canvas I made. That coastal blue would look good with that. I really like this leather. I'm gonna be sad when it's gone.
That's how I felt with my leather. That's why I'm like, I don't want to use it. And then I end up hoarding it because I'm like too scared to let it go.
Let it go.
Right?
I ordered some zipper pulls from Blue Cala yesterday. She ships pretty fast. She shipped pretty much the same day. I'm excited because I've never actually had her zipper tape or zipper pulls in hand. So there's that.
Okay. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do with this part here.
I don't know if I have. I thought the box was down here. It probably is. Oh, is it? Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Well, that was unfortunate. Yeah. Plug you in for a second.
Just slowly, with my little hands, my weak little hands, try to birth this bag.
Wrong. All right. So, why am I so super close? There we go. Oh, that's creepy.
Oh my god, that was funny.
It was like, good morning, everybody. You get to see my eyeball. So I got from Georgia Stitch. I got her template for her 1.5 inch wraps for webbing. She has them. I was like, oh, $8. Ooh. And I'm gonna do the Olivia one, and I got this color blue, and I'm gonna use it with my wax canvas that I made yesterday. Look at that. It's gonna be glorious. It'll be like secret Harry Potter. Like people will be like, yeah, I want that bag. It's Harry Potter. It's gonna work out like that. And the kit came with everything I need: the zipper, the stuff for the straps, the webbing, Oh yeah. That was like, okay, so normally when I record, I'm usually humming or singing something. They just edit it out. So that was me making a reel. I was like, oh yeah, I made a song for this. But yes, this wax canvas is amazing. Like I like went underneath the sink with it to see if it was going to seep through, and then just the water kept going back and forth, and nothing settled on, and just beat it off of it. It's pretty cool. So I'm going to use this plus the blue leather that I just got and make that Olivia bag. I think it'll be cool. And I just did the Ottertex for this 24 hours ago, and I cured it, and that's what that is. And then with leather, so you can mix and match and stuff. Obviously, I love Georgia Girl Stitches stuff because I'm all about buying it. And when she buys something, she sends you a note. I have like I won't get rid of the notes. Like they make me happy.
I wouldn't get rid of her notes either, but I guess the ones that she had sent, they were like the heat ones, or so they ended up.
Yeah. You set them on fire?
No, I did not. Still struggling with that? Yes, I'm still struggling with this. I'm gonna. I don't know what to do.
You could do it. Just tuck it in. Double-sided tape. Double-sided tape that bad boy. When in doubt, double-sided tape it out.
Okay. Thanks. I'm gonna figure this out. This is not gonna beat me. Not today.
Not today, bag. Not today. I'm trying to find. I'm gonna go do some leather shopping for some cool reds to do Scarlet Witch even leather. Oh.
First things first. Just
off to the fire. I'm telling you, bonfire would be awesome. Be like, these are sacrificed to you. So we will. And then you can like make robes. If like all your like you could make a robe with all your scraps, and it could be like,
oh my gosh.
I'm going one step above it, and you can have like E6000 candles.
Gasoline. Start the fire with gasoline.
Gasoline?
No, I'm just kidding. That would be very dangerous. I'm not trying to cause an explosion.
This is what they'll be like. We can't play because Nova started a fire.
Okay, this is not working. Oh, I'm gonna have to rebirth this. I'm gonna have to.
It's called an unbirthing. You have to unbirth it. You just robe full of scraps is an amazing idea. So you are frozen. Are you frozen?
No, I was thinking.
You're just like slowly nodding your head like a mannequin. Like
I'm like I was like, planning it out in my head. Okay.
Like this.
I was just like, I was just like pumping myself up. Like, okay, you got this.
No
biggie.
No.
We'll
But
figure it out.
was like the rest of your body was frozen.
I was thinking. That's my thinking face.
I was like, why is she buffering again? Don't buffer. You could put like fold it down, use some double-sided tape, and do it as drop-in lining.
The zipper tab. It's the zipper tab that's messing me up here.
Zipper tab. You have to do bright sides together with it.
I don't know why, but this Lola does not want the zipper tabs. And you know what? You're right, Lola. I shouldn't have did the zipper tabs. I didn't know what I was doing. I've never done really zipper tabs.
I do zipper tabs on everything.
But
I'm so happy. I feel like it's complete when I have a zipper tab life. It's a lifestyle.
I know, zipper tab club. Apparently, I am not. a part of that club.
You could be a part of it. You just have to focus. And not with E600. Or
Okay.
matches. Oh, what kind of makeup are you wearing? Eye matches.
Oh, it's a card activated charcoal.
You should do the katana thing that they do. Real, like, light it, have it moist, and then katana wins. It'd be everything.
Okay. I gotta take this out. You know, it's all good because sometimes you just gotta roll with it. You just gotta, you know, figure it out. I'm just gonna add a zipper end, call it a day. I'm not gonna stress about it. It is what it is.
I like the smell of leather too. I'm not gonna lie.
Like my room, or when I had it in my closet, my storage closet, I had all the leather in there, and it like literally smelled like a brand new car. Like I was just like, oh, I love the car smell.
Brand new car smell is amazing.
Yes.
Then kids get in it. They mess it all up.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started on kids.
They're not loyal. I've already expressed.
No, I literally couldn't. Like my son dropped his tooth in the car. I couldn't find it because there was literally like cracker crumbs everywhere, so everything looked like a tooth. And I was like, well,
it's gonna get vacuumed. The vacuum fairy has it now.
That's the only good thing about we have an Odyssey and it comes with a vacuum like inside the car, so that's nice. But do we ever use it? No.
I think having a vacuum inside your car would just be like amazing.
Yeah, I have a minivan, so that's probably why. It's like, what I need to get is one of those big old passenger vans.
They're only going to get bigger, so I totally get that.
And then they're going to want to bring their friends.
I had I was going to be like, you could just tie them to the roof of the car. It'll be fine. It's fine.
Okay. Let's do this. I think that we could just take this off and then we can just, hold it down so that it doesn't get caught, and then we can just put on
Okay. Like, you want to ride? It's going to cost $17.95 for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to when the boys get girlfriends and stuff, and then they want to bring them to family dinners. I'm be like, whoa.
Take your own car. That's what you
We
said.
more so we already pay a lot. We're a family of 7, so can you imagine having to pay for
an extra mouth? I would just be like, oh, we're splitting the check. Here's yours. This is your portion. You're not married yet, so it's okay.
Oh no.
Okay, Uber mom edition. Yeah. No, I'm not that one. I'll be like, oh, you guys want to go on a date? You need to go somewhere you can walk. My kids already know. I'll drive my kids to school in the morning because that parking lot Tango, but they'll be like, drop me off at the cul-de-sac or drop me off at the bridge so I can walk over. But on Fridays we walk home and everything. I try. Well, Columbia is built really differently. Everything is really walkable, accessible. Everything, I can get to anything I want within a half a mile.
That's nice. Okay.
Yay! Sequence is so much fun too. So I always have okay. So I don't know what about sewing stuff and things going into my eyeball. I understand. I may have big eyes. I get that, right? Last time I sold sequins, one of the sequins little circle thingies flew up and hit me dead in my eye. It was like a paper cut in my eyeball for a week, and I thought I was gonna die.
Oh my
They give you
gosh.
drops to numb it. Like, this numbing drops will numb your eyeballs for, like, 6 hours at a time, but it was, like, real. You could see it, like, going across the whites of my eye, and I was like, "This sucks." Being accident prone, so much fun.
This bag, literally, I'm gonna put one that says made with cuss words because I literally am saying not very nice words in my head right now.
I like to put the Rickroll ones in there, so, like, if a person reads it, they'll start singing the song, and it's stuck in their head all day. I feel like that's a small victory. Yeah,
Okay, here we go.
I don't know. I have, like, weird sewing injuries. Like, like I didn't do what Monica did. Monica, like, almost concussed her head on a zipper jig, so there was
Oh my gosh, yeah. I have like two little like marks right here because I left it on here and I dropped something. I went, yeah, not fun.
yeah. Mhm.
I know everybody's like, wow, like you're really dedicated to this zipper, and I'm like, I'm about to like burn this thing. So just
She likes fire matches and E6000, so, I mean, you have all the components you need. Yeah, my son does it to me, like, he'll, like, Rickroll me, like, all the time, and then the song gets stuck in your head, and then everybody sings it in the house. It's, like, weirdly contagious. Yeah, he really likes that song. So when Lauren came out with Rickroll, tags, that I, like, immediately bought those. And I was like, "I'm gonna put these in, like, random bags." So we'll be like, "Oh, we've known each other for so" oh, no. And that's what happens. Are you holding your breath? You're not supposed to hold your breath. You're supposed to breathe through pain.
I am definitely, I hold my breath.
There's a don't hold your breath.
I know
She's
everybody,
passing
this
out.
is probably so painful for everybody to watch right now because like I literally am struggling. Like right now, I am on this struggle bus
I
right
feel
now.
like it's relatable and I like it. It's, like,
Like
raw.
I'm like I'm about to go in like forget it mode, but not saying the forget it part. It's a different F word.
Pork?
Yeah, the duck it mode.
Don't duck it. Oh, mother ducker. So, like, I was gonna ask you if you wanted to make the Sophia satchel on Sunday, but, like, what?
Yeah, I'm really struggling. It is what it is. Whatever. I'm giving this to my mom. This was
Just
it's going to my mom.
tuck it in and just use E6000 and stitch over it.
You know, my
Oh,
perfectionism will not allow that.
E6000 is awesome to do in lieu, you know? Throwing it out there, giving you ideas.
I literally don't know what I'm doing right now.
You should just, like that, like move
Like
something
I
up.
could literally be sewing my zipper together right now and not even know it. Like I'm just winging it.
That's what I mean, I feel like that's what all the great people do. They just wing it. 99.999% of the time, I'm not looking at the pattern. After I do it the first time, and then I just, wing it. Get the code.
I don't know what happened, but it does not look good.
What the fox? What the bow? Have you ever, like, put your phone down to sew, and then it's, like, rapid fire emails and texts? Like, your phone realizes that you're now awake, so it just, like, bombards you with stuff, and you're like, "Wait, what happened?"
Well, my phone lives on vibrate, so I tend to miss a lot of my
My phone's on vibrate too. It drives Kindle absolutely mad. But I
me
could
too, 'cause
tell,
I
like,
lose
when
my phone all the time, and then I'm like,
I don't lose my phone, it's just, like, I notification sounds, like, give me a little bit of anxiety, like, realistically, if you were to look at my phone or my, tablet, I open up all my emails, I shuffle them, like, whether I'm gonna be a receipt, if it's personal, if it needs to be spammed and blocked. Like, Kindle has, like, 65,000 unopened emails, and I don't like, missed notifications, like, totally freak me out. So
"Oh, yeah, you said you would not like my phone then."
so that's why I put it on vibrate, and then like, carve a time, like, right before I go to bed, and I go through everything. But, yeah, I can't do it.
Okay, it's not too bad. I can fix it. I can work with it. So, yeah, that looks really bad. But, I'm gonna put a
Put a
little
bedazzle it.
I'm just gonna put a little zipper in on it, and nobody will know, right? Maybe nobody will know.
Nobody else burn it. Do it.
Just gotta get all these extra threads. And then I got to top stitch it, but it might have to top stitch. Okay, so kind of we get the gist. We get the gist of it. Now I need to go get the zipper pull or that
Wait,
zipper
how do
end.
you
Or
leave the handles on?
I haven't closed up my
Your
I
lining.
ha- I haven't closed up my lining yet. I'm trying to find my zipper ends. And you know what? Guess what? I probably don't even have zipper ends in this. Why?
This
Why
when I
me?
can't find hardware, I do Hulk smash. So, I mean, if you gotta do that, I'm here for you. Hulk smash it out. Just don't put E6000 and gasoline together. All I ask.
Oh my gosh, I do not have a zipper end in.
Antique?
I mean, I could, but it could have been dumped out because Maisie likes to get in here. Uh, and I
Don't
know I
blame
don't
me,
have.
Moo.
Dang it. Why? Why me?
Well, I don't
Okay.
have I'm still trying to figure out if I'm gonna do a leather, 1-inch strap with a buckle, or if I'm gonna do, like, a green or black, cotton. I think I might do green or black cotton. I know.
Okay, so
Let me text you one of mine real quick. Wouldn't that be so cool, though? Seriously. I would be like, "Look, I'm missing a piece. One of you message me with your piece, please. I could do the same for you." We need to get to that level. Technology is letting me down. Terminator said that you're gonna be so much more.
oh no,
I think
I'm hoping I can find like. I found one.
when?
Okay, and now I cannot grab the screw.
I need to take pictures of this bag so I could put it in my video for the Oda coat so people can see what it looks like with E6000. Okay. Stupid Star Trek. You said we're gonna be able to do things like okay, but it will be kinda scary though, because what if you have someone that really likes your work and then, like, they text themselves to you? I'm going that out. Your bags are amazing. I'm gonna text myself to you. with it. Oh, what is my little burner thing? Melt everything up. To the ground.
Okay. I'm gonna get this figured out. This thing is.
I'm here as moral support. What kind of guidance do you need? I could do a chant.
Okay, I think I got it.
You got this.
Carefully.
Okay. I know Jetsons lie to us too, those sick bastards. Although, I mean, they're getting more and more. Did you see that robot? The robot one that was on Jimmy Fallon and was like, "Oh, I want to end the world," and she smiled. Terminator.
That's creepy.
I know. And she smiled. She was like, "Oh, my job is to take out the world's existence." I was like, "No." Bomb it. Let's go. Let's do it. Yeah. So like there's this guy and he got, it's a lady, everybody knows this robot because I think in 2020 or 2018 she got a citizenship in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, a robot. So that she was on doing rock paper scissors with Jimmy Fallon, and then he's like, what is your life goals? And she said to like decimate and destroy all human life form, and then laughed and did a weird smile.
Maybe it was a really bad joke.
Everyone's seen Terminator, so I feel like we should know. No. If the machines decide to rise up, like even I think about it, even Transformers is some kind of weird thing. Remember in the second one, they were like your household appliances were turning into Transformers. So I'm just throwing this out there. I'm not afraid of a lot, but I am afraid of technology. I.e. Meg. I mean, come on, Megan was no. Although Megan can dance really well. Just no. Yeah. You're sitting there thinking you're making a toaster strudel, and then all of a sudden it turns into a transformer. What the hell? You get to now miss out on your expensive toaster strudels because you know toaster strudels are way more expensive than Pop-Tarts. So good. We will fight for those in this house. Because you know how it comes in like a box of 6? There's 5 of us. So one person can get an extra one. And it turns into like full-fledged Mortal Kombat trying to get it. Yeah. I love me some toaster strudels. That's right. So that you're like you're just eating. You get your Eggos on, you're like popping in the toaster, and all of a sudden next thing is a transformer trying to kill you or electrocute you. I'm giving some. No, you don't cut it. No, we're not doing the baby thing that's divided in half. No, you were gonna fight this stuff out. This is fight or flight in my house. And most likely I'm gonna win because I'm gonna do it sneaky. I'm just gonna put 2 in my plate and just start eating and look at you while I'll do it. What? I'll try because I don't. My kids take food, so I have learned that I don't share food. I don't like sharing food at all. They Hope Kindle made me a hamburger with French fries. Right? Brought it upstairs or brought it downstairs to give it to me because I was working. She was eating my fries as she was bringing it to me. If she wasn't my daughter, we would be fighting. Dare you to say something? Yeah. No, they already know. I try to get ice cream they don't like, everything. So I was like, "Ooh, Moose Tracks." Moose Tracks is one of the few ice creams that I like. It's one of my favorite. Now all of them like it. I'm just gonna go for vanilla. I'm just gonna
Oh my gosh, I am struggling with this. Okay, this bag. Mm, mm-mm. I don't know what to do.
you sew over it and put like a tab inside, flip it
I
inside out.
tried to put I tried to put a zipper tab, but the zipper tab doesn't stay on because the zipper's too short.
Okay, so if you flip it inside out and do like uh a tab, sew a tab on it from the inside. So when you go back, it'll be covered. So your tab is small, right? Your zipper is small. You turn the bag inside out, take the zipper, cover it with like waterproof canvas or something, and sew over it. And so when you turn it back right sides out, the zipper is tucked into the inside that no one's really gonna see. I hopefully I made that make sense because your face makes me think that it didn't make sense.
Well, I had a zipper tab, but it wasn't working with the zipper tab. I don't know.
I like Pop Tarts too, but I only like certain ones. They get s'mores and stuff. I'm not a big fan of that. So what I think is that if like this part you're trying to put a zipper tab on, right? This over here, you're not looking. You're not looking. If this part was the zipper tail that was out that I can't stick in, I would turn my bag inside out and then sew a tab in the inside of the pocket so that way it hides it from the exterior. I would make a little like a little tab like this and just cover it up the teeth and do a quick sew back and forth a couple times. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, my zipper tab is right here. This is my zipper teeth showing. I would turn this bad boy inside out and pull those little tabs and like sew something over it. So it's like a zipper stop. And nobody would see it. It would be tucked into this little crevice in Narnia.
I see. Sometimes things just don't work out.
You can hand
We all have
stitch
one
it
of these
down inside of it.
questions.
Do a couple invisible stitches.
Maybe I can do something like this. Will the zipper fall off if it's like in there like that?
No, it can as long as there's a stop where it can't go for like it's sewn shut, then it'll be fine. I would have unburnt the bag, yes. But
I really don't want to
if
unbirth
she
the
didn't
bag.
want to do it, then I would have took like the zipper part right here that the zipper's exposed. I would have turned my bag inside out and put like a clamp over it with some kind of thing and then sewn back and forth a few times. And then turn my bags right side out and nobody would see. Nobody would know. Is it dawning on you what I'm finally saying? Do it. Good afternoon.
Maybe I just do the zipper tab shorter.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, there's a couple things you could do. You can if you don't want to unbirth it, yeah, hashtag Narnia. You could unpick where that zipper thing is, put a tab, and then put it back in and just top stitch it. because everything's already like are folded in. So if you unpick just the area where the teeth are, then use your E6000. Like seriously, use your glue, then put it in place and just top stitch it over, and you should be fine. That's another way I would probably do it. Don't lose your zipper.
Okay, hold on. Maybe I'm gonna do what you said. I'm gonna, because this side doesn't look too bad. If I just need to, maybe I can. See. I'm gonna get it figured out. See, this always happens when I'm like, oh, I'm so close to being done. You know, super proud. I jinxed it. Should have just not said anything. Shouldn't have said that I was almost done.
Yeah, she was trying to put a zipper in it, but I think the zipper is too little for it to go in.
The way I constructed it, the zipper tab wasn't working, and I did not want to have to unpick and restitch, so I was YOLOing it, and then now I YOLO'd it too much to where now none of it is working. So I'm gonna unstitch here, tuck in and I'm just gonna top stitch it maybe.
Yep.
That will work.
Use glue to hold it secure until that stitch gets over, and the glue would also act as a second reinforcement.
You know, I don't have glue.
I do.
I know.
I like glue.
Yes.
I just have.
Okay.
She's making a Lola. I made a Camille. A Cami, sorry. I always get them wrong. The Camille's way bigger. I know, right? Like, how are we friends and she has no glue? It's weird. But I also don't have a match makeup, so I mean that could be match. Oh my god, as a lip liner would be funny too. We bring back the 90s. What are you line your lips with? And you could do this. Burn it up, burn it up. Burn it off.
I already told you it's gonna be activated charcoal. That's the name.
Yeah. My kids use all my glue and it makes me mad. It makes mom want to smash. Yeah, I like this bag. And so with the Camille and the Cami, they both have like really cool features. This one has a zipper pocket and a double slip pocket in the front, slip pockets in the back. And it's leather with this fabric being canvas with Otocoat. So that way it's water resistant and dirt resistant and maybe children resistant. I can't guarantee the children part though. I would like to say it is though, just so we can feel good about it.
Okay. It is what it is. My mom is gonna get this bag anyways, and then I learned my lesson for the next one. Right?
We need to do zipper tabs together in a pouch. Think of it like the Shazzy.
Yeah, and I still struggle with that.
Zipper tabs make things fun. Is it your hour up?
No, I have like, so 12:45. I think I have, I don't know how many minutes.
15. If it's 12:45, you have 15 minutes.
Yeah, 15 minutes. So, but look.
Did you freeze again? Yes, I could do a Novus Nugget on edge coat. I did waterproof canvas that comes out to how to wax your canvas and it's water resistant. That comes out tomorrow. The Otocoat one, I may or may not be able to do. I use a lot of quilt cotton too. This is a quilt cotton. I have a video where I'm singing about this being waterproof. I could pour water in it just beads right off of it. I'm going to be using quilt cotton to make the Olivia from.
All right, everybody, wish me luck.
Stitch. Let's just breathe. Do you want me to sing to you while you do it? Would it make it better? I don't know what I'll sing
Maybe.
to you though. Okay. Just a little bit. There needs to be a bag anthem. We need to write one. Dear Miley, write us a sewing bag anthem.
I cannot sing, okay?
I can't either, but I like to sing. There's no, just because you can't sing doesn't mean you shouldn't sing.
I mean,
I can't sing.
I
sing
don't
all
know.
the
Like,
damn
I don't
time.
really sing because my husband can sing, and it's just like
Oh
embarrassing. I
yeah,
feel like
Kendall
I'm
can
like,
sing too.
ooh.
Kendall can sing too, so it makes me like a little like I don't ever sing around him, like ever, because he can sing. I can't, but I know how to throw my voice to sound like other people. Yes, you interface before you wax. That sounds really weird when you say that, like in your head. You interface before you wax. Think about it. Let's go, Monica. Let's go. See? There we go. I clapped, therefore Loki may come down. I know, big boy. Big boy. I love, Emmeline. Yeah, I appreciate Emmeline doing that. A lot of people send the edge coat out even in cold weather, and it can damage it. And you're not really supposed to warm up edge coat. So I really appreciate her doing that. And if you use a lot of Emmeline's vinyl, then it's beneficial to get her zippers that match. And she has zipper by the yard now that matches, as well as her edge coat, because she has edge coat specially formulated to look like all of her more colors. So I think that's pretty cool. Monica's making a Lola. I made a Cami from Georgia Girl Stitch.
I lost my zipper.
Son of a biscuit eater. I can call him down. Loki, come here, big boy. Come here, big boy. Puppus. He's probably laying down or on top of the stairs, falling asleep on his back. Loki? I hear his tail wagging. His tail, he was so happy to see Kendall the other day, and I was like sitting on the chase. He jumped off the bed to get onto the chase, and he was like wagging his tail, and I had my eyes apparently open, and he hit me dead in this eye. I thought I was going to go down. I was like, you might have to call 911 because I am dying. Oh, I Otocoat. I use my interfacing before I Otocoat all the time. It doesn't wrinkle as long as you like what I do when I put on my interfacing. I steam. I use a lot of steam, so it shrinks both the fabric and the interfacing at the same time. Thank you. He calls me like Beetlejuice. He's like, it's a trap. There's no trees down here, woman. He goes, the door's open. He like the door to go into the basement is open. He's like right there. He generally likes to look out either the window or he likes to sleep on his back on everything. And then sometimes he comes down here. It just depends. Like when you hear him talking to me, that means he must have been sleeping down here. And because I'm interacting with someone on the thing, he gets frustrated because he wants me to talk to him. There's a lot of videos with him talking to me in the background. He sleeps down here. It all depends. Like during the winter, though, no. He's more of a spring to fall puppy down here. Oh, you should try like steaming both of them. A lot of times that because interfacing can, especially like if you use a Shape Flex 101, it can shrink. So that's why when you're interfacing it and it's getting wet, that means that both either the cotton if the cotton didn't shrink properly, or if the interfacing is shrinking more than whatever, it'll cause that ripple. But you can interface prior to it as long as both are. That's why I steam the hell out of them. Hey, Size Flags. Hey, Kasaya. Yeah, Monica is being a trooper. She's got this.
Yeah, I want to drop kick this so bad.
That's how you feel. That's part of the process. It's like trying to set things on fire.
Yeah, I'm about to.
I don't pre-wash it, but I will steam the hell out of it. So what I do is, like, let's say I'm having like a fat quarter, I would iron my fabric first, and then I'll steam it, and you can see it visibly shrink. And then before I put the interfacing on, I'll steam up my wool mat, and then put the interfacing, and I'll steam it. I'll be there for a while ironing just one piece of fabric, and then I'll use Heat and Bond or Otocoat. I want to use Heat and Bond. I've used Otocoat, and it's going to shrink. That's why I tell people to always cut their pieces bigger than their pattern piece, because it will shrink. It's crazy.
I have an idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unpick this, throw on my zipper tab. I'm going to put the zipper tab back on, and then I'm going to unpick here and then sew it up. Maybe that will work.
Well, Sire, what we're doing is Monica is doing the Lola. She hates the
right
zipper
now. I'm
tabs
struggling.
right now. I finished Georgia Stitch Girls cami and leather, and this is Otocoat in the front for canvas, and we're just rooting on Monica and telling her she's going to do this. And we're talking about matches, E6000, and fire. It all works out somehow.
Oh my gosh, my poor bag.
It's all a part of the process. You feel like it's exactly the same? Okay, I wanted to know, because like I see it. Because like the Otocoat that I have has like an iridescent sheen to it, and the Heated Ball looked a little bit more matte. So I was curious to see if it had like a different effect. I don't know.
Okay, I lost my zipper pull thingy, the jig.
Oh yeah,
zipper
stinky
jig.
feet.
Okay.
Don't use a zipper jig. We don't want YouTube to kick us off because you got a concussion.
Super graphic.
We like, Yep, it's one of my faves too. It's fun to make. It has a classic look, and I don't know, it feels like definitely spring summer bag. And you have a floppy hat. This is what I visualize. Okay, have your floppy hat, and you have a sundress, and everyone's like, "Ooh, where did she get that sundress? It's amazing." And you're wearing the cami. I'm giving you that's what I feel like when I'm doing Noodlehead and Country Cows too. I feel like I'm a sundress kind of person. Okay, it's good to know, Karen, because I seriously wanted to know, because I got it. I was like, there's a price difference. It's like a $2 different difference between the Heat and Bond and the Otocoat. So I was curious. And Narnia, #Narnia. That's where our missing themes go. It's very important, because I'm pretty sure Sir Thomas knows where half my clips are. You have people saying they don't feel like it's safe for you to use the zipper jig. I say that pretty much all the time.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't. But
That's how I felt like with my stiletto. I've like was sewing, and it got over one part that I was really trying to get over. It was like a really thick piece on, and the stiletto went in my nail, and I was like, I'm done. I'm about to Hulk smash this whole house. Okay. Everything will be Hulk smashed.
You saw me struggling with that zipper.
Told you got this.
Now I'm going to I need to cut me another zipper tab.
Yeah. I think I got one on it was probably Amazon. Sometimes Amazon is my bane, but sometimes it's a necessary thing, right? Because I really want this I wanted this frosted 12 by 12 creative grid ruler. And when I was looking at it at Missouri Star, the sale was like $37, normally it's 42. And I was like, okay, I'll possibly get that. And on Amazon, it's $12. No, I mean $22. I was like, I might have to.
Oh my gosh. I
I hate
just
when
read
that
the comment
happens.
about that DV said. I think you're absolutely right. Oops, caught my
Mm. Yep.
cotton on fire.
There's matches there. So just be careful. No, my next bag I'm gonna be sewing on. Oh, I'm thinking about making my Wednesday bag. I drew out a satchel bag that I liked. I think I might make that. Or the Limiza. I'm not too sure. I have a couple wallets cut out. There's like a couple things. I kind of want to make the Sophie bag by Maggie 55. I will put all things on the side whenever she has a pattern that's out because I want to make it. I need to print out it. I know it's gonna be like a bibliography of something, but it's gonna be so
I
worth
I
it.
just lost my zipper
Yes.
tab.
That's
Anybody
Country
see it? Is
Cow's
it stuck
wallet.
on me? Where did my zipper tab go?
Did you did you have double-sided tape on it?
I did
Why
have
would it be
double
stuck
sided
on you?
tape on it. Is that it? No, that's not it. Where did it go? Oh, great.
Yeah. So the Limiza is Country Cow's wallet clutch. I love that thing. That sews up so freakishly fast. I haven't tried it in non-cotton yet because areas get thick. Some areas get thick, but it is absolutely beautiful.
Where'd it go?
No. Maggie 55 doesn't allow to do people's videos, but her videos are super comprehensive. Like she has really good videos. Like even if you buy the pattern and you're like, I'm not gonna make it, her videos are worth her pattern alone. You learn so much information, so much leather knowledge, so much she just really gives a lot of knowledge. And at the end of reading her pattern and watching her videos, you feel triumphant like you just took a class on leather work. And it's just amazing. I don't I think she does have like retreat. She's definitely a person that I would love to like take a class with live. She's just amazing. She's goals as heck. Was it was it like waterproof canvas or was it like a metal one?
No, it was like leather. Like I've been
Okay,
making.
it's not inside the bag.
I thought I felt in there.
No,
I am struggling today. This is probably super painful to watch.
no, it's realistic. This is what I go through all the time. You should
Oh,
definitely try it. You could try it. I haven't seen one in any vinyl yet. Um, but maybe like I know Lauren has like accessory weight vinyl. It's really thin. It might be able to work for like the front part of exterior and pinking shears. I've made only two and they've been cotton. I'm about to make my third one and it's all cotton. I'm not mad about the cotton thing because I think you could do things if you have it, like cute fabric, like from Tula Pink or just like a person who makes fandom one. You could Scotch guard that bad boy after it's done. Scotch it, Scotch guard it. You'll be straight.
okay. I just cut another one. I guess.
You could do this. You got this. You have a lot of scissors. Like, I thought I had a lot of scissors. That's
Oh no, I have a lot of scissors because my kids take
you're
them all the time.
not loyal. Children are so not loyal.
They are not loyal at all.
Wouldn't it be funny when you go to the doctor's appointment that you find the leather zipper tab
Just
somewhere?
stuck to my butt or something.
It'd be
That's what I
like
was thinking.
Mika's could be like, "What is
It's like
that
in my
in
hair.
Jerry hair?" Everything goes in my hair, so I wouldn't be surprised.
People were probably like,
No. Kindle was laughing because he was like, I was like, "Hey, babe, you gotta do the drain," because I was like, I think I have whatever. He's like, I hate doing the drain because it's always your hair," and I'm like, "It is what it is, right? You know, I clean the toilets, you do the drains, right?" He pulls everything out, and there's like 8 Wonder clips, 2 rainbow clips in there. He's like, "What the hell, Chanel?"
that's
Sometimes,
crazy.
yeah, I've like washed my hair and like I had literally had a seam ripper come out of my hair, and a metal chopstick. Had no idea it was in there. It's yeah, it is pretty much like because I just when I get frustrated or when I do something, I'm that person that's always put a pencil in their hair, like always. So I don't know. It does stuff. It has its own mind. I just let it be. I have to feed the bees. It eats Wonder Clips and Jelly Clips, apparently.
Oh my gosh. It's
Mhm.
fine. It's fine. You know, like there's that like meme where it's like the room is like burning down and the dog is like
Yeah,
sitting at a table with a coffee cup
yeah,
and saying,
it's
"It's
Jake.
fine."
It's Jake, and it's
That's where I'm at right now.
you got this. We can see We Are the Champions together, and maybe that will give
I don't
you
feel like a champion right now.
you're a champion. You are a champion. You're majestic.
Honestly, this bag I'm just gonna give away for free. I don't even want this in my sight right now.
Yeah, I didn't know the steam ripper was in my hair. It was like one of those cheaper ones with like the blue. It wasn't like the ones that you get from Hannah. It's like the blue ones that you get in whatever sewing kit. I guess I don't know. I don't understand how my hair doesn't have like breakage or something because like I guess it just I don't know. You are a champion. You're majestic. I was gonna say you're a peacock, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, so if in doubt, if it's not working, if you have to unpick it, you can choose to make it like an open tote and have a magnetic snap closure.
Oh my gosh, y'all almost saw me probably cry because I was like, "Please tell me I put on my freaking zipper." I
You
did.
did,
I did
right?
put my zipper, so we're good. It's a close call, but it's all good.
Just we saw that out. You'll be good. I made the Lola before as an open thing. I put a recessed zipper in it. I've made it an open tote where it had like 24 line cam snaps to close it. It's a really cool shape to do some odd stuff too. Like, you can have a lot of fun with it. Definitely. Oh, well, yeah, I'm a person like I will usually try to give it to a family member and or I'll harvest it. I'm a big harvester. Be like, yeah, you're gonna be keychains because you do not want to cooperate.
Okay. Okay. So now I just need to sew this at like a quarter of an inch.
1/4 of an inch or 1/8, scant 1/16. I hate when they like when I always get confused when someone says like so scant 1/4 of an inch. I'm like, so in between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch. Like, you got
10
you
minutes
got to
till
give
my
me.
like.
You got
Oh, I
this.
thought you were gonna give me a 45-minute. Yeah, but it was supposed to be 45 minutes. I thought that was 15 minutes till my 45 minutes. Okay.
You got this. You will rock this. If not, if you don't have it, it's good. You can go to the doctors, go to the game, and then you can revisit the situation tomorrow, and it will work out.
Oops.
Yeah, that scan thing always kills me.
This bag will not defeat me, okay? I'm going to do it. I'm almost there.
I feel like Gandalf, you shall not. I was gonna be like, you shall not pass. I will defeat you.
It's not going to.
You got this. You make it your little witch, and you'll be fine. So, funny story, right? So, my husband and I, like, we try. Well, my husband doesn't cuss at all. Me, I cuss like a sailor. I find it's like it's a weird art form. So, like the terminology that I use around the kids is like, you son of a biscuit eater, or you're acting like a donkey, or like whatever. So my kids now are older and they sometimes use these terminologies in school, and I'm like, well, this didn't go in. Like, what the fork? They say all that now. Teacher's not a fan of it. Yes, it like seriously, I hate scant 1/4 of inch. So you want me to go like 1/16 underneath 1/4? You need to give me more clarification because right now I'm lost.
Moment of truth.
You got it. Turn it. We need like a dance or something for turning bags.
Well.
Don't hit yourself in the face because I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I can hold in the laughter.
I think that like I would have to just like be done if I punch myself. Like that would just be the cherry on top of this hot mess.
I would try. I literally would hold my breath and maybe pee on myself trying not to laugh. But chances are, and then have like a blooper reel. I'll be like, wait, can we rewind?
Put it in slow motion.
I almost stabbed myself with the hemostats when I was trying to turn something, so you're good.
Oh my gosh, I cannot. My hands are so freaking weak.
Yeah, dude. Like my husband still is like he still rolls his eyes when I cuss. He's a southern boy through and through. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm from California, and we in California, cussing is an art form. It's a beautiful thing. But yeah, like we have like different things. Like we had to stop saying lady of the night because my son in kindergarten asked his teacher if she was a lady of the night. And like when she called me, I had to keep pinching my thigh to not laugh. So he's like, I'll be like that, they're acting like a lady of the night. Are he the gentleman of the night? Are you breathing through it? Don't do an episiotomy. Whatever you do, don't rip the stitches. Yeah. The kindergarten teacher, because we would just say that, or he said he's in 5th grade now, and they were playing football, and he was like, "Don't act a donkey," because that's what I say. Like even Monica knows that's like my thing. I'll be like, this thing, instead of saying a word, I say donkey, or like, oh God, what the fork. And my kids say it, and if you say it fast enough, it still sounds like the bad word. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't think it was going to backfire on me, but it did. Oh my God, Monica, the moment of truth. Don't poke it out too hard. Gentle. Don't.
I'm gonna top stitch this on my
Cylinder.
Circle. Yeah, cylinder. And then so now I can just add.
I mean, we have to birth and unbirth bags. We might as well just use all the other terminology like ripping stitches, episiotomy.
Here we go. Here we go, everybody.
C-section it. Got a C-section in this bag. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Just like that, she made it work. Huzzah!
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna bring that word back for everybody. Okay. I think it's just a cool word that needs to come back. Except when Faith's driving, it's not a huzzah. It's like I'm afraid. It's fear factor. I would rather do bungee jumping or get into that weird contraption where it like flings you up in the air and everybody's face looks weird than be in the car with Faith driving. And if she's watching this, she knows it's facts.
Oh wait.
Yeah, Spanglish. It's like I was born and raised in the OC, but I lived in Colton, San Bernardino, everywhere in California. Spanglish cursing is everything. I still do it. My kids do know profanity in Spanish and in Farsi. You got to keep them. You got to open up your horizons with that. You got to learn different languages. Their profanity. It makes a difference.
Okay. Here we go. Now everybody can watch me struggle with these long johns.
I didn't know why you didn't put them on in the beginning, but
because I don't want to have to birth them. I thought I was being smart. Okay, Don't worry. No. I regret my decisions right now. Regret a lot of my decisions.
I understand. Long johns are very frustrating for me because I don't like screwing in blind. So, yeah, you got to make the world lead. I mean, I feel like if you can curse in every language, you're successful because that means if someone tries to tell you off in another language, you'd be like, yeah, I got you. You could just say the words. And then they scare them because they'll be like, wait, does she know? Did she understand all of that? And you're second guessing them. It's very important. Well, Farsi, my best friend, her name was Mashid, and I would ask her like cool things like, how do you do this? Or how do you say this in there in school? I obviously, so she taught me, and then I start learning in other languages, and it got fun. Oh yeah, dude, because like Spanish cuss words are like dead on. It's like in your face, like, ooh, you said that. Yeah.
Okay, where am I? Let's see.
Like my dad did not speak Spanish inside the house, but we knew all the Spanish cuss words because especially like when he was fixing something, he would just cussing it out in Spanish and be like, "Oh, your first language." I'm gonna wear a Phenomenal Woman t-shirt for you tomorrow because I feel like the fact that you're doing the long johns this way, it's pretty phenomenal because I'm gonna be
Hi, I'm Monica, and I like to make everything as difficult as possible.
I don't even know. I just feel like that's goals right there because I don't even like putting on. Somehow I always cut myself on the metal bracket. I don't know. It was like, do I have really sensitive skin and just breaks open easily? What the hell's going on? And for my kids, it's what the Hades is going on. Yeah. You gotta mix it up, keep it alive. I've actually heard Monica saying this acts like a donkey after she's became friends with me because it is quite contagious to say it.
It is.
Donkeys,
it really is.
No offense, donkeys, if you're watching. Allegedly. There might be a donkey. Did you get one in or no? Yes.
Well, I got one side, but I'm struggling, you know.
There's so many screws in them. So and if you don't, like, do the middle screw, it's, like, really recognizable. It's so annoying. I thought I was gonna be slick. Like, "Hey, guess what? I didn't do the middle screw." And it was like, "Nope."
Um, oh, that's why, because I was nowhere near where the holes are supposed to be.
That can definitely deter the end results. So, when you were little, Monica, what was your dream job? What did you think you were gonna be when you grew up?
I actually thought I was going to be a teacher.
Aw. I thought I was gonna be a voice disc jockey. I thought I thought I had an interesting voice, and I'm pretty funny, so I was my mom was like, "That
Yeah.
can't be your goal aspiration." I was like, "Yeah," and I also thought I was gonna be like one like start off as like a news broadcaster, like giving the weather. Like I wanted to be like a funny weather woman. It didn't happen, but that is
Yeah,
what I
I
wanted
used
to be.
to. Okay, so this is like I'm telling you, this is how like just weird I was as a kid. But the my middle school used to have this what was it? It was like a recycling bin for like papers.
Mhm.
And after school I would jump in there and get all the like recycled like they would recycle like blank, leftover assignments that weren't like,
Yeah.
extras. And I would jump in there and I would grab them and then I would make my 5-year-old little sister do all the math work. I would really make her like do the math like
So
you need
you
to do this.
envision being a cruel teacher? Like,
Yeah. I felt now I look back and I'm like
they're like, this makes me a teacher. Do some math
maybe
work
my
that you can't do.
expectations were a little too high or ambitious.
There are videotapes, like video cassette tapes of me pretending to be a disc jockey and like playing music and then having commentary about the daily event and news. And my brother has them. I'm always afraid he's gonna leak them.
I have a okay, so when I was younger, I had a speech impediment. And I would say I honestly my accent sounded like I was from New York because I couldn't say my R's. So I have a video of me in my deep little voice and not saying my R's right, singing
Wait, you
Titanic.
think you have a deep voice?
When I was little, I did before I got my tonsils taken out.
Oh yeah, that could
Oh,
change
if you saw
everything.
some videos, you'd be like, "Hey, what's up?" Like literally, that's what my
How
voice
you
sounded
doing?
like.
How you doing?
But like, so I was singing Titanic, and I was belting out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe
I
I did
want to
that.
take Faith. After she gets home from track, she always sings Halo in the shower, and like she's trying to be like this falsetto that she doesn't have. Like she has a really pretty voice, but when she tries to do these high notes, I want to record it so bad so I can play it at her wedding.
It's funny. You had to have all this. Okay, where
No,
is
the
this?
videos will leak. I didn't even know he had them. He has like he had them in storage. He played one like a freaking pirate. Like, look what I have. And like, I don't know where the tapes are. I try to bribe my dad, my other brother to get them so I can burn them like Monica likes to do in bonfires. And
I do. I
there's
do
a
like to
lot.
burn things.
There's a lot.
Crap. I lost my.
It's like 2 years worth of videos. Somebody was asking you for that. They're like, how do you not lose screws?
Oh, I'll show
I
you.
don't. I wait. Hold
There's
on.
these
Does
little.
the electric screw work?
I have these little like magnetic dots here. I don't know if you can see, but I just like put my screws on them.
Oh, that's cool. I have a magnetic bowl. That's what I use,
So
or so tight.
it just sits right here, and I can just grab them.
Does the electric one work?
Yeah, a little bit. I found it. I mainly like go until it can't go anymore, and then And then what do? I'm gonna look a hot mess. I'm gonna have to go to my kids' game like this. Um, what happened?
I don't even
I
remember.
lost my train of thought.
What were you before you were a bag maker? Monica was a teacher.
Yeah, I taught for a couple years, and then when I had my fourth child, no, my third child, Merrick, I had him a month early, and I just didn't have enough days to like they were gonna start taking money out of my paycheck, so I just like ended up like quitting. Plus, we don't get maternity leave or anything, so I just ended up like stopping at that point. And then before that, I honestly, I'm a hobby collector, so I just like I don't know. I was sewing children's clothing. I had a really successful Etsy business doing vinyl cups and stuff, but I really didn't like doing that. And then I made T-shirts, and then from there, I was making children's clothing, and then I stumbled upon Lauren Mormino's video. She was just showing a video because I like to hear the sound of the sewing machine going um,
Absolutely.
to go to sleep. So she didn't like fast forward through those, so like you could hear the machine going, and so I ended up just liking it. But it's kind of funny though because it's like I used to always like to sew, um, and it's funny because I'm like I should have known I should have been a bag maker because I used to like make like back in when I was younger, it was like really cool to get like the Kool-Aid pouches and colors and like get fish line and hand sew them. And I would make all these bags with those like in the Kool-Aid colors, and then I did like jean shorts, like where you get the shorts and you just like, um I would sew the inside. Is it the inside? Yeah, like the inside, and then I would carry that like bag with me. So I look back and I'm like, yeah, it's about right. So
I was a paralegal for Citibank in the loss mitigation department, and I would take people's homes. Yeah. I got I was a good collector. I did collections a little bit while I was in college, and then one thing led to another. I became part of loss mitigation and Wells Fargo. Then Citibank poached me from Wells Fargo to work for them, and then I was a loss mitigation for waste management as well. And then I had my third kid, and we decided someone should stay at home. Kendall stayed at home for 9 months with Hope, and then I was like, I'll stay at home with Kendall Junior, and I would knit and make bags and quilts on the side, and then I just made Dova's knits.
yeah,
And
Miko stayed home too.
yeah, I took people's homes. Yeah, super fun. It was like it's not stressful at all. No, it's a difficult job, and you have to show lack of emotions, like serious
I
lack
would
of
end up like
emotions.
not very good. I'm too
I cry. There's times that I cried, but then there were some times that I was laughing because, like, I had one person, I had to try to find, their place of appointment so that way I can get them served. Um, and her name was Sweet Meat Brown.
interesting.
Yeah, there was a lot of crystal chandeliers too.
Okay, everybody, check this out. I'm on my
Yeah,
last screw,
you got this.
and now I'm struggling with it. I should have just kept my mouth shut.
You should like no, yeah. Citibank's collection department's hard. I got in I don't know, I just got in to be I don't know, I was good at paperwork and I was really cool at the offices and going to courthouses. So loss mitigation and being a paralegal for them was like second nature. But yeah, it wasn't fun. Yeah, Monica would. Me, on the other hand, most of the time I can empathize and sympathize because it sucks. Nobody should have to be in that position. But I tried everything can do to help someone save their home, but sometimes the breaks were the breaks, and there was nothing I can do about it. But yes, I took people's homes.
Oh my gosh, DB, you are totally right. I would definitely cry and apologize. I am such a people
Mhm.
pleaser. It's not even funny. Like, ugh.
Not so much. No, seriously, no. It was funny because like one judge in California circuit used to call me Stonewall Jackson because I would present a case and have no emotion towards it. And he'll be like, "You don't feel anything bad for these people. They had this house in the land for 50 years." I was like, "No, I don't."
Yeah, I would be up there like crying, like if it
It
was
was
my house
all
being
part of it.
taken.
See, I
Okay,
should have been a
everybody,
disc jockey.
who's excited? I know I am
I'm
because
wagging my
this
tail.
bag.
Hubba, hubba. It looks beautiful. Very classy. Set it on fire, Monica. You know you want to. It looks good. I like it. I love the long johns on there. Yeah, I try to be nice. That's a very pretty bag. I love the antique against the red. It's a very classy touch, and your handles are exquisite.
Now I'm
Mm.
gonna actually add these, but I'm gonna do that later because I'm on the struggle bus right now, so I'm just gonna
Yeah,
like
and
not put
you have
myself through that torture right now.
a appointment.
Oh yeah, I do have an appointment. Oh, and I'm gonna look so terrible, guys. Or everybody, I'm letting you know this is how I'm going, just like this. I mean, I
It's
got like,
y you
oh,
look
and
good
I'm
as
wearing a
long as
shirt from yesterday. But if I just keep my jacket on, maybe they won't notice that I wore this shirt yesterday.
why would they notice that you had it on yesterday? Were you there yesterday? Oh, the game.
Yeah, we had a game,
Yeah.
but
Wear a shirt,
I
girl.
had a sweatshirt on, so maybe they won't know. Plus, I mean, don't get, I'm not like wearing like 2 day old shirt. Like I put it on before I left to the game, and the game was at 7:15. Okay, so
You're like, "It's not been 24 hours yet." In
it
your face,
hasn't.
baby.
I still have a time limit. The game's at
Yeah.
5:20, so by the time the game's done, I could take it off, and it's within the you know
You
acceptable
got
time of wearing a t-shirt.
mhm. I'm for you. I think you're right 100%.
Jaded, thank you. Oh my gosh, this bag. I don't
It
even know if I'm
was
gonna be able to let it go. Oh, let's look at that bottom though.
I like that though. That's hot.
I'm gonna need to like really set this and like because I like birthed this right out of this bag.
You birthed it and you unbirthed it and then you birthed it again. So
I
you
might
did it
actually
twice.
have to hit a bag with steam for once.
Or you could just stuff a whole bunch of paper in it.
Yeah,
Let it
I'm not too
I like
worried
the I like the stuffing method.
if I just like put some friction on it. It should.
I'm sure the bag loves that rub down.
Luckily, it's the bottom.
I don't have any purse feet.
I really do. I actually really kind of do. I wish
Well,
I
you
could
can make
see
it
it inside.
talk. Like, why? I took so long because it was beautiful.
Oh my gosh. I am
I like
okay.
it.
I'm pleased. I'm telling you, I was like this close. I was like this close to just drop kicking it into a
You should have
bonfire,
done
but it really pulled
with
through
E6000. With e six
because
thousand and matches.
yeah, this will be a one and done. This bag, I would never make a bag like this ever again. So,
I mean,
one of a
if you would
kind.
have put right sides together before you put the bottom down, you would have been like rolling with the homies.
If I would, like, are you saying if I would have followed the instructions on the pattern? Yeah, it would have been easier. But look, this is where I stopped. right here, I like stopped on this part, and then I was like, I'm good. I know what to do. But apparently, there was some important information right here that I was supposed to, do that I did
100%.
not.
Always follow the instructions.
So yeah. Now I know. Okay. I don't see my husband. I wonder if he left me. Well, he did leave. I'm assuming he probably just went to the appointment, and I just haven't gotten the text message yet. So thank you everybody for coming and watching me struggle, but we got it done. I should have been done an hour ago, but it's me. So thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for following and just hanging out. Oh, yep, I hear my husband right now. The purse feet size, oh, I don't know. They're the largest size that you can get on Emmeline bag. I don't know what size that is, but I will try and link everything down below. I'm sorry I have to rush off, but I have to pretend like I'm ready. So bye everyone.
Talk to you guys. Bye. I don't know how to turn it off.
Me neither. This is terrible.